What up, everybody? I gotta figure out how to do like the background a little bit better because I want to put some stuff in the background, pictures and images. I know I gotta play with it. I'm doing it from a cell phone right now, but I think with the laptop you could put a little bit more things on here. So I'm gonna play with that one day on live with y'all and test it out. All right. So the conversation today is about CJ So Cool getting blasted by a lot of people because they say he kept bringing up his ex. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Brody? So I don't know how many of y'all been in a relationship with somebody long term and all of a sudden got out. What's up, Nay? I don't know how long of a relationship y'all have been in, but from my experience with clients, from my experience within myself, and also my friends. What's up, Miss Creole? Squad. What's up, Killer? Um, from my experience through the whole woo wop, right? When you have somebody in your life for a long period of time, they become a part of your story. They become a part of your conversation because they have been a part of your life, right? So let's say you've been with somebody for a long period of time. You've had majority of experiences with these people. Like, um, let's say you go to a restaurant, right? And them people that you used to date happen to go to that same restaurant because you've been with that person for that long. You may have a conversation about it. What's up, Sonny? I know there was a period of time when me and my ex broke up. I brought him up a lot based on the experiences we had. Like, oh, that's what happened then and that's what happened now. It didn't mean I wanted the motherfucker back. It just meant that, even with my husband, yeah, like this video, even with my husband, when he was in a relationship or one of the relationships that he was in before we got together, he would bring up situations and scenarios that, like, oh, okay, this relates to this story, right? Now, I will say, I have seen plenty of videos with CJ saying he's allergic to seafood. He don't eat seafood. So when he did go on, all right, Rico, do your thing. When he did go on Trick Daddy's show and say the reason why he didn't eat seafood was based off of royalty's religion, that was trippy to me. And the reason why him saying that stuck with me is because my middle oldest son, the Don, he is allergic to seafood and he felt really, really bad about it. But he loves CJ So Cool, right? So I told him, look, CJ So Cool's allergic to seafood. He can't eat it and he got happy. That's the only reason why I remember that. But I say that to say this: just because you bring up situations or things that happen between you and your ex doesn't necessarily mean you miss them. It just means you had so many experiences with that you can reflect off of that based on what you're having a conversation about. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion on it. Again, I have many clients who took some time in their life where they talked about their exes, and trust me, they did not want them back. But they had those experiences with them, right? So, I think there was one time, long time ago, when me and my husband started dating. He wanted to go to this Chinese restaurant, but he felt bad because he was like, "This food is good, but I don't want you to feel no type of way because I went here with my ex." Um, and I was like, "Nigga, is the food good?" He was like, "Yeah, it's real good." I was like, "Let's go then." He was like, "See, you know what? I knew that's why." Cause I mean, who wants to not go somewhere because you and your ex with? I've just never been that type of person. And my husband's not like that either. There's places that I went with my ex, and I'm like, that shit was lit. Let's go have fun. Let's create new memories. So I don't believe that CJ is bringing up royalty because he misses her. I believe he's bringing her up because it relates to the conversation. And at this point, he has had more memories with royalty than he has had with Lexi. So um when the conversation gets brought up again, if he has a conversation with Lexi, it's like, oh, we went to the mountain skiing together, or we did that because these are the memories that they created. Child, he was tired, honey. So that's what I want to say about that, because I've heard a lot of people call CJ out about it, saying, "No, you miss her. You keep bringing her up," and I don't think it's that. I think it's just like, damn, I got so many memories with this motherfucker. I can't. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ashley? I do wish they. You know what? Eventually, they're gonna have to. I feel like they would have got cool even faster had not royalty kind of fell into the lap of the wrong people, of the wrong supporters. They should have been kind of creating unity. I think it's so weird how they feel like if you make amends with CJ, you bowing down to CJ. Like on some real shit, royalty could let that man see his kids, let him see the older kids, have whatever relationship with them, and be out living her best motherfucking life. And I just I saw other options where they were just kind of like, he should die. Like they were just weird with it. And I think she fell into the wrong supporters' laps, and they encouraged her to do fuck shit. And she went along with it because she felt like these people feel me, they understand my pain, they know what I'm going through, but they don't, because half of them people, baby daddies, will want to support them. The other half don't get along with men. The other half just agree because they feel sorry for you as a woman. And to me, I've always been the type of person that I want the type of friends around me who check me on my shit. Okay. When I was like in the, what was it, the fifth grade, I wore dresses to school, right? And one of my homegirls, we still cool to this day. We was playing volleyball and I kept bending over to pick up the ball. She was like, no, girl, squat, squat. Do not bend over. I didn't get upset about that. I was like, oh shit, thank you, thank you. I'm exposing it all. I like friends like that. Like, sis, you got something right here. Come on now, don't have us out here looking crazy. I like those type of people. I don't like people be like, yeah, I agree with you, and then I go do some dumb shit because I feel like everybody agree that I'm doing something right and I'm wrong, loud wrong. I just don't like that. Hold on, let me see. I feel like it's because royalty does not let him eat it. I think. Well, he did explain that on the Trick Daddy thing, and I wasn't aware of that obviously until he said something. But the only reason why I remember CJ saying he was allergic was because my son is allergic to seafood, like real life. Like I hate it for him. Like when my husband makes crab boils, which is bomb. I probably should get some this weekend. But when my husband makes crab boils, he makes a chicken boil separately for him because he can't eat seafood. And I didn't want my son feeling bad. That's the only reason why I remember CJ saying what he said anyway. So, I mean, you bring a perspective to it. You feel me? But let me see. CJ, no royalty kept the house dirty. Child, I don't think royalty would do that. She can never be like Nike. She always had bad vibe and hatred in her heart. She would never want it. She's definitely like, from what I see on her behavior, she's definitely at a crossroads. One half of her feels like, it shouldn't have got this far, but the other half is like, well, bitch, we here. Fuck it. And if she can just go to, let me switch it up, because don't get it twisted. Royalty will switch it up on a lot of motherfuckers in a second. I mean, she do it for everybody. If she can go on live and tell people, when I take CJ back because I'm pregnant, whether you hoes like it or not, that's what I'm gonna do. Get over it. It's my choice. She can turn around and say, look, this is my family. I can let this man see his kids. Y'all ain't paying no damn bills. Are y'all sending me child support? I gotta do this for me. She can do that too. I believe she got it in her. She's not ready. She's not ready. She feels like everybody's against her. She feels like everybody's attacking her, and her supporters don't help either, justifying the behavior that she displayed. She not ready. Just look at her own house. Well, you know what? I think the last video she had, I seen Leon with 2 trash bags. I seen them cleaning up. I said, I know that's right. Beat them kids into submission. Lord knows these teenagers ain't shit. You know what? I did not like the fact that on her video they was arguing over baby bottles because everybody would have fucking got one. Except for me, because I can't drink sweets. But everybody would have had one or nobody would have got one. The thing is they're not used to sharing, and you can kind of tell they're still trying to adjust to that. They're not used to sharing, they're not used to splitting things up. That the only thing they probably share would be an Oculus or some shit like that. But the juices and food and all that other shit, they not used to all of that. And this is what I'm saying about you can't get a child accustomed to something and then take it away from them. Now, we do know people go through experiences every day. And if it's out of your control, it's out of your control. But if it's in your control, there is no damn way you should get your children accustomed to something and then all of a sudden take it away. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I heard the rap song and I just, what's going on? Just, what is going on? Somebody please help me with this one. I don't know what's going on. I need an adult. I need an adult. I don't know what's going on about that rap song. They was mad at Nike for taking a trip with CJ because they don't understand the value of co-parenting. They don't understand the value of a child seeing, yeah, my mama and daddy didn't work out, but they cool friends. They support me. They come together for the strength of me. They don't understand none of that. They always trying to say Nike's like the backup family and weird shit like that. But I truly believe in my whole heart of souls, honey, that that's based off of their paradigm and their experiences. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they daddy left them and had a whole new family and forgot about them. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what triggers these people to have those type of emotions. Because in my personal opinion, Nike went up there with her boo. Like, so you already know what was going down with that. And Lexi and CJ there was together. Everybody was coupled up except for the sister and the friend that he called tits. He's so stupid for that. But that other than that, everybody was kind of coupled up. So it wasn't really, it just people like to make things they so used to toxic stuff. They felt like, okay, if if a person is broken up, they should have drama. And they should not think like that. What's up, Mary? Child, that diss track. I need an adult, honey. I need an adult. I know she is, but her and okay, tell daddy. She's so bad. I believe she is regretting it. I believe she feel like it's taken too far, but she's not gonna admit that to nobody because she sees that as a form of weakness. And it's not a form of weakness admitting like, okay, maybe I should have made a right instead of a left. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was given Jocelyn Hernandez. Somebody said Carly Red. I couldn't. I ain't no rapper. I'm gonna just say that. Child. I know, and I be trying to explain. It just supporters be like, no, she got money, but y'all understand. Pisces people, you're gonna get two different types. You're gonna get the ones that like to spend, and you're gonna be the one or you're gonna get the ones that conserve. The ones that conserve are the ones who know how much money they have and they budget accordingly. The ones who spend know they got money and spend. Pisces like nice things. Okay. They like nice shiny things. Look at Tavy buying some $600 shoes. Okay. My husband got two sets of headphones. Don't even know why. Okay, $400 down the drain. Like, what are we doing? Pisces spend a lot of money. They really do. What's up, Tina? Child. I don't want to talk about that rap song, honey. I don't know what's going on. I need an adult. I feel like they doing Family Guy. Family Guy. I need an adult. I need an adult. You know what? I need, as far as Nation's hair, I seen her braids are still in, and I seen Cordelia hair, and it's still like it's still intact, baby. It's still lit. Like it's still nice. Child, my daughters, I promise you, they just ugh. Okay. They don't wear their hair bonnets. I done bought 4, 5 different kinds. They just go to bed with or without it. And I think it's because those heifers know that they get their hair done every 2 weeks. And this is where you got to balance out giving a child privilege as opposed to just making them just wait because they'll take care of it better. I had to do my sons like that because they would just go to bed. It don't matter. Mama get my hair done in 2 weeks. So it's just what it is. When I stopped doing that and let them wear a fro for about a month, now they keep it up. And like my son hair, his hair still looks good now, but I'm still getting it done next week. You just kind of got to balance it out. But she did keep them braids together. I need that secret. The other side, in my opinion, lacks maturity levels. Yeah, it does lack maturity because I don't see the benefit of her not being having some type of cordial relationship with a father. I don't know what benefit is of it will it be for like animosity, right? I just don't get it. I mean, he could move. That really depends on if he wants to or not. Because Lexi is from Vegas too. So all her people and everything, her mama, all that, they in Vegas too. So you never know. Did he finally get his hair done? Congratulations for that. Lord have mercy. What's up, Sean? She do miss that lifestyle. Anybody would miss that lifestyle now. Anybody would miss that lifestyle. They definitely would miss that lifestyle. Like if you say, "Oh, I won't miss that," they had all that. You lying because this is gonna be two things that's gonna happen. You either gonna miss it or you gonna go get it yourself because you missed it that much. Women in general, it's difficult for us to go back. We'll do it, but if we gotta do it and we gonna come back up, we ain't doing it again, and it's gonna be on our own merits. It ain't gonna be because of nobody else. She also surrounded herself with bad rappers. Yeah, I didn't need black. I need a lot of these black folk out here. And this ain't everybody. You know, it's different classes in black. But I need the ones that are on the lower side of the classism to stop thinking rapping is going to get you rich. This is not 1994. Okay. It's not 1996. It's not the year 2000. All right. The days of finding 50 Cent, Tupac, and the NWA is through vote. They are not gonna discover you. Please stop. I know Soldier Boy. I blame him because he was the first one to do it on YouTube, and now everybody think they could do it. Y'all stupid. I hope not. That would be a waste of music and energy. Because honestly, a diss track should already happen when Nike put out her diss track years ago. Like you gonna do it now? That's weird. Royalty been using CJ for his money. She stayed because she needed the money. Okay, so when I did this was my first time seeing. If you go to speak on it, she posted a video about royalty when royalty was on her phone or on the camera, and she was saying, "Guys, this is my family. Why y'all mad? He cheated on me. He didn't cheat on y'all." Like she was just going in, right? And then she said something like, "At this point, all I'm worried about is my kids." I think in that moment, that's when the switch just turned off. But again, I tell people it's her fault because there was not a time where he showed loyalty to her. So I'm gonna say something to y'all, and I really want y'all to hear me. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm just trying to go with what I feel like is a good opinion and a good factual statement. So you got this vlogger on YouTube. Her name, I mention her a lot. Okay. Her name is Six the Goddess. And she posted a video about why men cheat. And she said the reality of the reason why men cheat is because you probably wanted his first pick in the first place. And it has been like a evolution of women who take in these men, help build them up and do all that stuff. And men will stay based on it, but that doesn't mean that they love you or you were their first pick. Now, if we go take it back a little bit, take it back. When CJ was trying to holler at Nike, not Nike, Royalty Mama, he was trying to holler at Royalty Mama, and then I guess Royalty wanted to holler at him or whatever the case may be, and they linked up the way they linked up, giving me the opinion that Royalty was not his first choice. And even with the choice that he was making for him to be with Royalty's mom, it was on a beneficial coming up homosexual type of situation. Okay. So entering that relationship, he was not doing it looking for love. He was doing it looking for a come up. Right. They know, and they all knew that he was trying to holler at his mama at first. But for whatever reason, Royalty was interested, and or the mom felt fit, like it was whatever the case may be, they hooked up from there. Royalty was not his first choice. And that's the reality of it. That was not his first pick. It wasn't. So, according to Six the Goddess, men cheat because you were not their first pick. Now, there's other reasons that men cheat too. Some are just horny. Some feel inferior, and the only way they can get power is, it's so many things with that. But that particular statement that Six the Goddess said, I felt like that resonated more, because think about it. If CJ was not interested in Royalty in the beginning and he didn't seek her out, and she's the one, or they the ones who took the initiative to connect them two together without CJ, he just went with the flow because he needed somewhere to stay, right? She did all this stuff for him, and women like to say, I did this for him, I did that for him, and da 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 da. And yeah, that's why he stayed, but he wasn't loyal to you based on that. He was just doing it. And a lot of men are protectors, so they'll stay just on the strength of what a woman has done for them out of loyalty. And some of it will turn into love, and some of it will just be like, well, she did do that for me. I have a brother that did that. Stayed with a female because of what she did for him, and it fell to shit. Like, women gotta stop. That's why I say women gotta stop building up niggas, and niggas gotta stop trying to come with a come up, or get some help. Go seek out what you want and quit playing these games with everybody, because this is the fuckery that result. This is what comes from the results. That's my personal opinion on that situation. Royalty was not his first pick. That's why he was comfortable with cheating on her, because he was looking for a come up. That ain't no love story. And what frustrates me about Royalty supporters is they act like CJ seen her in the club one day and he just had to get her number. You know, them guys that be really, really chasing you and call you every day, hey, beautiful, and all this other stuff. They trying to make it seem like he just chased her down and just ruined her life completely. That is not what happened. Argue with your auntie. Okay? Argue with somebody, but don't argue with me about it. That's my personal opinion. Royalty was not his first choice. So since Royalty was not his first choice, he stayed because of the benefits of it. They came up together, and he did want to show his appreciation by doing stuff back for her from the come up that she helped him get to, and by buying the laptop and all that other stuff. And he stayed. Like I said, men will stay. They will get comfortable and they will stay. That's why the divorce rates are more on women than they are on men. And he stayed, but he cheated on top of that, and she continued to allow that. And I think a lot of women who do build these men up expect that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I swear she looked like she sound like my little cousins playing on their microphones. You know what? That seafood be having my stomach hurt. Don't eat that shit then. What's up, Rhea? How do you say it? Is it Rhea? I be like, I like pronunciating names correctly because, did you say with the same styles? You know what? What's up, Bianca's retarded straight? I love the fuck out of that name. That shit is hilarious. She either needs to teach Nation how to use jail or not leave. Oh, I think Rico over there at her house from what she posted in the video. I guess. I mean, you can't. You gotta get tired before you can learn. She left CJ because she thought he was going broke. Probably did. You could see the kids. Yeah, the kids do live they do miss that lifestyle. They really do. They can pretend for everybody else, but what's up? She loves saucy tea. She trying to create a hit like Roro. Oh Lord, I think she need to give. Okay, I told her to go find her talent, but that ain't it. Okay, that wasn't what I was talking about when I told her to go find her talent. That was not it. Okay, that verse she did with CJ went hard though. Okay, so everybody's saying they feel like CJ wrote those lyrics for her. So I'm gonna go back and listen. Not amateur night at the Apollo. Ooh, let's not bring up that baby dinosaur. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He she was not his first pick. That's why he cheated. That's what I'm saying. And they can argue with me till the cows come home. The facts are the facts. What's up, Marty Heath? What's up, Tori? Saying he wanted the mama. So how do you have the expectation of somebody being loyal to you when you weren't their first pick? You know what I'm saying? That and women, that's why I say we got this whole movement of self-love and self-value, but let's be honest, men in this world know what they look like because kids and parents and teenagers, girls, everybody don't have no problem telling a man what a man look like and what they rank themselves. That's why you see a lot of dudes on here talking about, I know how I look, or I know how da da da, and they develop their mouthpiece. Men know what they look like. Women do and don't. And what I mean by that is the women that do know what they look like, they act accordingly. The women who don't, they kind of push that on everybody because we don't want everybody to think we out here ugly and shit. It's cool to love yourself, but I'm saying let's be realistic about the shit. You feel me? I seen some chicks who like I look like Beyonce. Case in point, that chick off of Flavor of Love. What was her name? Goldie? Was that her name? It's been so long that show was so old. She was talking about they said I look like Beyonce and just blinking, and I was like, look like who? No, ma'am. I just think women should be more realistic about what they look like to kind of present themselves accordingly. I think she admitted that in one of her earlier videos. He was not messing with royalty at first. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you expect a man to do? You wasn't his first pick. He didn't seek you out. He wasn't sending you roses. He wasn't trying to court you. So I don't see the outroar. I don't understand the selective rage. That's just my opinion. And then on top of all of that, CJ is a fire sign, right? You in order to be with a fire sign, you got to be entertaining, okay? They like excitement, they like whatever it is. Whatever it is, they you got to be entertaining. Once you get dry and boring and you lose their interest, they out the door. They are mentally. That's my opinion on why he cheated. He didn't really want her in the first place. She left her first baby daddy she knew for a while for a guy she didn't know. Yeah, that's some would call that karma. I'm just saying. Right. And you can't do that to a man. You gotta be busting it. I'm telling you, having a man is a full-time job. You gotta bust it wide open. You got to get it in. You can't be holding sex from a man and doing all that stuff because they'll go out and get it. That's why I don't like helping men. They don't exactly like you. You can't just be out here building these men up. Like if you see a man with an ambition and he trying and y'all meet together and even that's iffy. It depends on how he acts while he's in a relationship. If he falling back and he's seeing you doing everything, and even that's iffy. I just don't feel like it's good to build a man up at this era. I think back in the heyday, that could have been okay because look at Denzel Washington. Look at, all these other people who had a woman hold them down and that was the movement and everybody was cool with it and all that other stuff. And now, you looking at it like, didn't Robert De Niro divorce his wife after so many years? Like, you just can't be helping out everybody. We talking about Kamari. What about Kamari's hair? Why are we discussing Kamari's hair? That's no, I don't think we are. Royalty need to give it up because that's not child. When I told her to go find out what she was good at, that was not what I was talking about. Okay, Jinx wrote the lyrics. Okay, that's what's up. And she's still she's still not first choice with Rico. Right. That's kind of weird. That's kind of interesting though. If you look at it, like where does that come from? Like you not being these men first choices. Is that something he accustomed to? He also like Lexi. He thinks Lexi mother is pretty. Men like looking at the mothers because they know what the daughters are gonna look like when they get older. But I'm pretty sure he didn't meet Lexi in the club and he was trying to holler at his mother and that happened. That's not how it happened. He met Lexi first. He started dealing with Lexi first. But yes, he thinks Lexi mom is pretty. Lexi mom is not ugly, and you can look at the daughter and see, okay, this is what she gonna turn out when she get older. Yeah, I said it was giving Jocelyn Hernandez. I'm just saying. Real talk. Royalty has to have some underlying issues because there's no way. I don't know if she trying to do that for views. Okay, so this is what I think about the Royalty and Rico situation. Okay, I've always said that Royalty has this thing where I feel like she need to build men up because when you build men up, you feel like they owe you after that. And a lot of women feel like that. And they got to stop thinking that because these men out here ain't giving you nothing for helping them out no more. That era is dead. So any woman think if I help build this nigga up and we make it together and all this other stuff, he gon' no, he may not. So stop doing that with the intentions of thinking he gonna give it back. Okay. First off. Second of all, I think Rico told her that he's going to try to get back in the NFL. That's why he's doing all these workouts, these exercises. He probably told her he got a contract coming. He just got to do all this stuff to fulfill it. And then he'll be back in the NFL. And she's like, cool. If I get with him, then I won because I can still live the lifestyle I'm living. I can do this, that, and the third. But she not paying attention to the red flags because if she's with Rico, she should still be having a lifestyle, if not better than she did with CJ without Rico even having to be there. You get what I'm saying? And she's a bragger. There's not a time where I seen that something didn't happen to Royalty that she thought was good and she didn't post it. She likes to flaunt, right? Just, that's just what it is. So if Rico is buying the kids stuff and buying her stuff, you don't think she ain't gonna post it like, oh, look what he did for me? Woo, woo, woo. Yes, she is. But that's not happening. So she's not paying attention to the red flag. She paying attention to the goal of the lie that he told her that he gonna get back in the NFL. Is he gonna get back in the NFL? No, I don't think so. I think he's just using her for views, clout, sex, all that good stuff. Even with the situation of Chief Keith in her inbox. These men are not trying to wife her up. They just want to see what's up and they going to keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? That's just none of these men out here is talking about I'm looking for a full-time wife with 5 kids. It's just not going to happen that way. And I think she is under delusion because she feels like she has pretty privilege. And when you feel like you have pretty privilege, you feel like the value of yourself is your face and your body. But that could be a benefit and it can be a non-benefit because men ain't gonna see you as someone to wife up, not with 5 kids. Just saying. That's just my opinion. Oh Lord. I don't know. I need an adult. I'ma just that's all I'm gonna say. And they need to stop doing it. They need to stop doing it. That should not be a pattern that should be going forward. I'm just saying. Good afternoon, beautiful Charlene. Couldn't wait to expose. And I don't know what that means. You have to elaborate. Right, and I don't see where he's changed. You know what? Y'all going in. What? What about it? What's up with the sad shit? The sour patches of the zodiac? Sages are some sour patches. They could be the sweetest people ever, but you just got to get through that sour shit because they don't know you. They don't. Who are you? They don't know you. What information you need, Tori? Uh, Lexi. You know what? Lexi needs to do whatever Lexi feels is good for her, and whatever results come out of it will be on Lexi. Same with royalty. Whatever women select the man that they select and choose based off of whatever they see, they can determine their life on that. I don't I just let me just say this, Tracy Peterson. I don't believe women are victims. I don't believe they're helpless. I believe women are smart. I believe women are calculated. I believe women have the power to decide what's right and what's wrong, what's good and what's bad for themselves. And when they choose bad, I feel like they should be accountable of what they choose. And now I'm not saying choosing CJ is bad because you never know. If he asked her to marry him or whatever, and they go to a different level because he has a different respect or whatever, because men do different things with different women every day, then everybody gonna be mad at that. I just don't think women are just defenseless damsels in distress that need help. Lexi know what she doing, and if that's what Lexi want to do, that's what Lexi want to do. She ain't got no kids. She don't have anything that's gonna suffer behind it but her damn self if it goes bad. That's all I'm saying. That's probably who she really is. The person that we see today is who I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that. People been saying that a lot. That's probably just truly her. Yeah, and he still look out. He still make sure she good. He's still like, look, we can make vlogs together, but it's just these women out here, you know. Well, it depends on the man. It depends on the man you choose. It depends on the vibe that you get. I don't see a time where Lexi is not with CJ. They're always together. Always. So, I mean, what a man will do with one woman, he might not do. Like a man could cheat on you from Monday to Thursday and get with a new chick and be faithful as hell. He just wasn't that into you. And women gotta start accepting that shit. Damn, he just wasn't that fucking into me. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible because Jamie did go to CJ house with that rah rah stuff. And when you start, men are not like women, okay? Women are very catty. We yap, yap, yap. We talk trash. We will have our back and forths. But men have a different level of violence. They don't go back and forth too much before it's some shit that's about to go down. So I think we need to stop looking at it at a female's perspective. When it starts getting to a level of violence with men, it's better that they not be around each other. Maybe a conversation can happen later. Maybe they can sit down with somebody that can mediate that. But CJ can't reach out to Jamie, and I don't know if Jamie feel like he in the mood to reach out to CJ because he probably would already did that. That's my opinion on it. Women talk trash, they'll go back and forth, cat, but men has a higher level of threatening violence. That's why they don't argue a lot. They just handle. I don't know what Lexi's doing. I can't say that. I just know she's living her best life. CJ said he's a player, Tracy, and we was talking about nation here. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they was I don't know what they talk about. Hey, Miss Brady. Everybody tell Miss Brady, hey. Yeah, Lexi mama do look good. It depends on the placements and it depends on the vibe. I know fire signs are attracted to earth signs a lot because fire signs are all over the fucking place. Earth signs are more grounded. But if a Virgo becomes boring, because y'all can get comfortable, and what I mean by y'all nitpick a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want that house clean, y'all want shit organized. It just depends on the placements of the person. You gotta pull out that birth chart and be like, look, it really depends on the placements. But Virgos, the reason why Virgos can be very particular is because y'all particular with yourselves. So y'all have high expectations on yourselves. So naturally the people around you, you're gonna have that same high expectation. And that could get annoying to somebody who's all over the place. Y'all gotta loosen up a little bit. Y'all a little structured. That's all I'm saying. But it do depends on the placements. What is this big three? How compatible are you with that? Virgos, y'all self-reflect a lot. Y'all do examine yourselves a lot, but you just gotta loosen it up with that perfection stuff. Just loosen that up a bit. I think Lexi is just living her best life and doing her. Men pick women. If that man didn't choose you, that's what I'm saying. CJ never chose royalty. He chose the mama for a come up, and then here come royalty. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. He didn't choose her. So people like CJ cheated, but nobody ever asked, well, was royalty his first choice? Did he send her letters and emails and hunt her down and stalk her and say, you know what, woman, I like you? No, that did not happen at all. How could know that? What are you talking about, Tracy? I know I heard the good big news. I heard the grand news. But even in that situation too, they kind of discussed it in the Miami trip. Uh, he asked Nike, was she a one night stand, and she giggled, and freaking Tavy covered her mouth because she was being a water sign, supporting her friend, her girl, and she realized no. But at the end of the day, this is what CJ said. Yes, it was a one night thing, but I tried to take responsibility. We gotta realize like what situations we put ourselves in. He tried to step up. He tried to do something different. Tracy, you don't know that man to know what he can be with and what he can't be with. You not with him. That, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's your expectations of your life and your paradigm or whatever the case may be, but you don't know that man to know that. He couldn't be faithful to royalty. We know that. He couldn't be like, you gotta go based off of that. You can't just, you don't know that man to know that. You don't know what he gonna do with Lexi until it happens. So that's a little weird. That's a little, to me, when people do stuff like that, I be feeling like it's triggering something in their life. That's just like the women who say all men cheat. It be like, dang girl, what's wrong with you? You okay? Child, I know they want NFL bodies. They want them to be young, honey, so they can beat it off of them. Don't go over there messing with that dinosaur. You stupid, Sonny. Because she trying to come up. Yeah, she trying to come up on the next come up. She got to stop doing that. But I'm telling you, Rico told her that he about to go back to the NFL. That's why she holding on. And why did she keep showing her DMs? That's another thing. That's another thing too. If Chief Keef was serious about her, she already let everybody know. Oh, Chief Keef is in my DMs, and whoa, whoa, you don't. That's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? That's a little weird. Somebody asked me on my page, they was like, I see that you cool with CJ and Nike. Does Nike and CJ know you got a family channel? And I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and have no shade, but I'm not about to sit here and have a conversation or discussion or whatever me, CJ, Nike, Lexi, or Miss Michelle talk about. That's our business. Like, maybe they know, maybe they don't know. Like, why does that matter? You don't just display what conversations you have with people. That makes you an untrustworthy person. Like, how you know Chief Keef wanted everybody to know that he was trying to be in your DMs? Ain't he on and off with Bad Barbie? Like, that shit. Anyway, I just feel like sometimes people need to just keep things to themselves. Displaying it to the world is not always good. Rico not giving two for man. I mean, Tracy, if that was the case, you would have been booted long time ago. We've been listening. I mean, we don't agree with your opinions, but we've been listening to what you say, and even though it don't make sense, you still here. Royalty don't realize the post in her DMs. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't tell people, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't tell people your business like that. And they know your business too. We miss you too, Miss Brady. You been up there working, getting it in. You went to go see your son. That was such a beautiful moment. That moment was really beautiful. Oh, what's up, Mel? What is the solution of what, Tracy? What's bashing black people? What is that? I'm trying to understand. Come on now. Since we can't hold opinions, let's talk. What is bashing black people? What is that? What is your definition of that? And that's a good thing. I'm glad that I haven't seen her on there because she needs to back up. That's not a healthy place for her to be at all. Why do CJ bash royalty on every blog? The same reason why royalty was on the live with BSC TV bashing him. It's bad blood between them. CJ could be agitated because there's a woman that he used to have a relationship with that is no longer allowing him to see his children. Y'all cannot expect a man to sit here and not be upset because a woman is holding their children hostage from him seeing them and he's been with them since the day they were born. Y'all crazy out your mind to think any man or any woman, anybody for that matter, will want to be separated from them children to be for long periods of time and just take it on their chin. A baby's age from 0 to 4 is a very important time in their lives. You learn the most from 0 to 5, right? They say that studies have shown that. And there's so much stuff he wants to teach his children. There's so much stuff he wants his children to be there for. He wants his children to have a certain lifestyle. So you cannot get mad at him for throwing shade because he's frustrated, because he's like, I gotta get lawyers, I gotta hire a private investigator to see where this woman at, just to see my kids. And y'all will sit there and say the situation and the toxic shit that she's doing is okay, but y'all won't hold her accountable that a man who wants to see his children and be a part of his life, that's bad. But a woman who keeps his children away is good because she's in her feelings about a bad relationship that she chose. Y'all justify any and everything, and then y'all turn around and call it bashing. Yes, he gonna talk trash. He mad as hell. Did you see some of these other channels that these men be saying about royalty? It's not even close to what CJ be saying. CJ be light. The rest of these men on these channels is tired, okay? And they just clown. Yes, he's mad. He can see his kids. What man do you know that's gonna be happy with that? Unless it's a deadbeat. Probably something you may or may not be accustomed to. I don't know. But he not gonna sit there and take that. Yes, he's mad. Girl, that the champagne at the wedding was so good. I need to know what champagne y'all used. It was so delicious, Miss Brady. It was so delicious. You know, me and Des was up there turning up at the ceremony. Yeah, we know what it is. Yeah, everybody tell me, Miss Brady, congratulations. Tell her, girl, why would Lexi put up with the drama? Lexi, if she wants to put up with the drama, she'll put up with it. If she don't, she'll walk away. Those are her only two options. Yeah, she wrong for talking trash about food stamps, honey. I don't mind a good food stamp or two. If somebody is selling them and I know about them, I'm not saying I purchase them because that is illegal, but I'm just saying. Tracy, if everybody in your family is married, you should be one of the main people encouraging a unified home because you know how beneficial it is. That, people kill me with that stuff. Oh, I'm married or my family married. Then y'all should be the main ones pushing it because you know the benefits of people being a unified front. So you should push your royalty even more to let that man see the kids because you know how beneficial it is. I don't understand the psyche of y'all. Do y'all just want y'all to have it and live it up and everybody else suffer? Y'all gonna have to explain that one to me. Child. Yeah. Equality. When you ask for equality, it was a whole feminist movement based on equality, and that's what equality looks like. That's all I'm saying. Good girl, where you get this information? Did you say CJ gave his lawyer a screenshot of Charlene money for first time 2K to see the twins? He paid 2K second visit and the third 6K. Good Lord. We all love to have fun. I'm extremely. And that's the problem, Tracy. I'm tired of y'all talk about y'all support somebody and just say it's for entertainment. You guys got to figure out what y'all want. This entertainment for y'all, but there's a woman right now who's mentally struggling that y'all claim to support, and she falling apart, but it's entertainment for y'all. Y'all say the same thing when y'all get backed into a corner. This is entertainment for you, but well, congratulations, good for you for it being entertainment for you. But in the meantime, and in between time, There are children who miss their father, who are getting separation anxiety and all types of developments that can affect them as children because they're used to seeing someone and not used to seeing that person now. They got to get adjusted to that and all the drama around them and the changes and the move and everything like that. But this entertainment for y'all, that's so weird. That's really weird. Like, where's the compassion from y'all? Like that shit is crazy to me. Y'all how many times have y'all seen this comment when people say they watch social media for entertainment? How many times have y'all seen this comment? This woman is falling apart. She getting tattoos on her face. She crying out for help. She's announced that her mental stability is off on her channel. And she don't know where to turn. She looking for people to support her. And here she got these supporters talking about they support her, but all they do is bash him and never give any solutions. And she fall into that trap. And now she in a trick bag where she got to deal with lawyers. She got to pay for a lawyer. That's going to cost money. This is money that's coming from the resources of all these children's mouths. But this is entertainment for y'all. When we saying there's a better way you can do this, that's the issue I be having. Me too. Me too, honey. That's the issue I be having. Y'all can't say y'all support somebody and then say your side. And when we point out the facts, it's just entertainment for y'all. To me, that's shicey as fuck. How does she have a hair business but nation? You know what? Yeah, fire signs lose interest. Y'all lose interest quick than a motherfucker. I have a couple of friends. They'd be like, I met someone. I'll be like, oh, okay. But make no mistake. Make no mistake though. When Sagittarius get committed, y'all get committed. But before that, ciao. Shout out to the Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn moon. That's why a lot of the stuff that I put out with my cancering, it gets leveled out with the cap. That would have been a red flag with me if my man wanted my mom. I'm just saying, Miss Brady. I'm just saying. Like, I personally wouldn't want nobody who would want my mama. I would think that's a little weird for my taste. Shout out to the earth signs in the chat. Yes, child. Men have needs every day, and they simple. You gotta give them, what is it? The three F's: feed them, freak them, and fun. That they need the three F's. For the people that couldn't find my name on YouTube, there's no space between my name and National. Subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel right after this, cause y'all know I'll be subscribing. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know about Chief Keef business like that, honey. Oh Lord Jesus. Woo! That's too much tea for me. That is too much tea for me. I'm not even thirsty no more. Lord. Oh, oh, oh. That's true. I'm so mad. I say this every time. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at Nike for calling that woman Mr. Ratburn because I cannot unsee it. And I hate her for that. She really just like, why you do that to me? Oh my God, I cannot unsee that shit. That is horrible. Tata and CJ was cute. They were cute, but Tata is very young and she's a young Sag and she is very toxic. And that was fun for CJ for a little bit. But even fire signs get tired of the toxicness. Y'all love it in the beginning, but then y'all be like, man, this shit. Tata was very pretty. She still is. Thank you, Miss Brady, for bringing the facts. She gonna find out if he wrote those lyrics. Tata says CJ slept with royalties mom. He was staying at the. Oh wow, where you when she say that? Ooh, child. Mm, 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 mm. I said he can't be faithful to her, and that's a fact because he's proven that the people he couldn't be faithful to, he couldn't be faithful to. But Lexi is a new person. We'll see what she bring out of him. Miss Brady, please ask your fiance. As a Cancer, I love how different diplomatic you are. Man, I be trying to. You know how we are. We healers. We be trying to get people together. It's a curse for us. We the mother of the zodiac. Exactly. That's what I said. He met Lexi first. Child, I can't help you with no damn Virgos, honey. I got two of them. And every day I be wanting to okay, every day. Every day. Okay. They mouths. It gets me, when a Homer Simpson used to choke Bart out. That's but they just I just be feeling it in my spirit. Okay. And I just asked them, like, why are y'all like that? Like my younger Virgo, he cool, but the one on the cusp of Libra, whew, child. I gotta look at his birth chart. I'm pretty sure he got Taurus placements because he will eat you out of a house and home. He got that mouth. He drives me nuts. I love him to death, but that boy, I don't know. Oh Lord, and child, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like you still trying to one up. Like just kind of do something different. It ain't no fight, right? That she was just giving too many. But we never know why she did the threesome. Shit, she probably was tired. She like, you gonna do it, shit. Cause at this point of my life, I can't throw it back no more. Oh Lord, I hope not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Men are very simple. Child, they was out there having it. Oh, you know what? I don't follow none of these rappers. I still be in my car listening to 90s music for the 2000s. I got a couple of songs that slip through the cracks. You know, like a few new songs. If I like it, I'll play it. But all this new stuff, she might be. I had a few, Tracy. You can go down my videos. I've had a couple of panel discussions that I posted. I have one with BSCTV that I posted. You can go on the videos. You can see how I reacted to that video and added my commentary into that. And then sometimes people just hop right on. You know what? When a man says a woman is for the streets, it's something that they see that we don't at the moment, then we'll eventually see it. Yeah, they young. No, I can't hear you, but I can see you. What's up, Alana? Do a panel discussion about what? Because I've already said I'm going to have a couple of married women single women and a few women just kind of discuss the betterment of what Black women can do to improve, because we are the first teachers. And there is something that's slipping through these cracks. Even with a lot of these abusive and dangerous men out there, they're products of single mothers. So it's a lot to discuss. Oh, I don't know what's going on, Sonny. Exactly. And once a person realizes that they messing up and they change it, that's when things turn around for them. I've said that so many times. She do need therapy. She needs to figure out, and I'm telling you, a lot of the stuff that she's doing stems from her mother. I promise you it does. Her mom was her first teacher. You see how her mom acts. You see the patterns of her mom. Like, did you say he has 6 or 7 baby mamas? What? See, I don't even listen to his music, so I don't know nothing about him. My husband, the one told me about the bad Barbie situation. Tracy, why do you honestly think that a man just wants children for views? If that was the case, what is stopping him from going and having another baby with somebody else for views? That don't make any sense. That's just like when people were saying that D-Lo photoshopped it to make it seem like royalty said that about his daughter, and D-Lo loves his child to death. Y'all gotta have better expectations out of men. Like, y'all think very low of men with topics like that. Like, that's so weird. First of all, if the kids was gonna get him more views, royalty should have had views out the roof, because she the one with all the kids. So that's not adding up to what you saying. No, I don't believe it's for the views. I believe that man loved those kids because he's been around those kids, just like he loved her older children. That's so weird that y'all say that. And then I'm like this: if he's still trying to keep a relationship with Leon and Jalea and Nation because he's been trying to talk to them and trying to be cool with them prior to the fight and stuff, why wouldn't he want his own damn children? Y'all gotta, I don't think that's for views. I think to say anything at this point because they don't like CJ. But y'all really gotta think about that. This man bought, what was it, them Christmas stockings for Christmas for them, put a whole bunch of stuff in there. He bought snacks. He asked them what kind of snacks he wanted. Nation wanted Takis, because Nation, she don't care, she's very adaptive. But he did all of that for kids that are not his. Why wouldn't he want his children that are his around him? I Y'all just throw it to views. That's very disturbing that someone would think that a man just wants some kids for views, when he can just go walk down the street and get anybody pregnant. He can go and pay for anybody to get the surgery or whatever they need to have his babies and get views on that. I don't think that's what it is. Exactly. A lot of men would bash their baby mama if they was using their kids as a weapon. Yeah, get them likes up. Y'all, here it come. Here it come. Shame, insult, guilt. It need to be right. Watch, mark my words. It always comes around the corner. Right. He wants his kids because he's a father. That's so weird that you would say that. Do you believe everything CJ says? No, I don't. You're not supposed to believe anything that anybody says. But I look at people's patterns. I look how people move. I look how people behave, and I see the results of their life based off of the fruits of their labor. So if CJ was such a bad person, he would not be in the financial predicament to be able to afford a lawyer to get his children. Ain't no man gonna fight that hard for his children and put that much money in his children to see his kids if he don't want them. And he ain't doing it for views. Because he can have Kamari come and do vlogs with Kamari, or he can go down and just do vlogs with Kamari. He don't need the twins. Right. She had so many opportunities. She's with this man for 9 years. She could have cleaned up her credit. She could have advanced in education. She could have did all of that stuff. When my mom passed when I was 17 years old, and I did not get my high school diploma. When my husband started taking care of all the bills and doing everything, and we got together and stuff, the first thing I did since I had the time was go after my high school diploma. And then from there, I start further in my education and doing other things, making my own businesses. Like, when a man gives you an opportunity to do something, you go ahead and take it. You don't just sit on your ass as a woman. That's just my personal opinion. Here's the thing that I've been saying, Tracy. We already said CJ not innocent. If a man is trying to holler at you for a come up, that already lets you know what it is. As a woman, for you to try to protect yourself, you should be very selective on who you bring in your household, especially since you already have children. And that's what I'm saying. I'm so sick of seeing so many women say, well, what about the men? What about the women? You're the woman who gives that man that access to you. Okay. What would that bear say? Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay. That's that. you know? So, well, what about the man? What about the man? Playing a victim of saying, what about the man is not going to help you. But protecting yourself and making better choices for your life to be better will. That's all I'm saying. Ooh. What's up, Robin? Right. He should be able to see the kids. I think, Tracy, y'all problem is y'all keep throwing this situation based on a relationship. Y'all don't care about how it affects the kids. Y'all don't care how the kids may feel in this situation. Even with Jalea and Leon and Nation, as old as they are, they're like teenagers. They shouldn't even be knowing CJ and royalty business because they kids. And from what I know, she would used to have a little powwow talking about the stuff that CJ would do to her. Do you know what perspective that gives Nation and Jalea about men? That doesn't give them a good perspective about men. So what they're going to do when they go into relationships, they're not going to trust men based off of the men that her mother selected, which was none of their business. They automatically think whatever dude they going to pick or get in a relationship or try to talk to, they're not going to know how to place that information. They're not going to know how to use that because they're not adults. They're thinking from a child mind. So with the child mind, they thinking like, oh, men is trash, men is this, men is that. And guess what? It's gonna be true because you create your own reality of the world. So if you think men are trash and you think men cheat, that's exactly what's gonna happen. The world is gonna show you that is true to you because you create your own reality. They don't know that though. They just see the choices that they mom make. Even Nation was like, I think you're stupid for getting that tattoo on your face. And I don't think she was joking. These are decisions that she's making. It's about me, 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 me. It's not really about the kids. It's about her. And that's what I say needs to change about royalty. She needs to stop thinking about herself and think about the benefit that her children can have. She needs to think about that because she's not thinking about them children by keeping them away, and she's not thinking about her older children by putting them in her relationship business. You got Nation recording stuff, sending it to Kamari and stuff. They should have known all that. Go to a room, go drive somewhere and have a conversation. But understand this, you were not his first choice. His mama, your mama was his first choice, and I would not be with a man who was trying to holler at my mama. Where's the accountability in that? What's up, Robin? To me, Tracy, she got a victim mindset. It's always so. It's always, well, she's a delicate little butterfly, and the man is just the man. Like, you guys got to stop thinking that. Everybody tell Miss Brady congratulations. I don't know what Big O is. Mm, I don't know how the grandma be looking. And you know what? It's a lot of animosity towards each other because I see how Jalea be talking to her grandma, but you can even hear the tone of how royalty talked to her mom. Sometimes she talked to her mom like her mom is not the smartest person, and I'd be like, "Ooh, me too, girl. I want some food stamps." What's up, Robin? Yes, you are late, ma'am. Did you say wick? I recognize 10 gallons of milk from anywhere. you know, you know what? She shouldn't have got it. I don't understand that whole situation. Yeah, she 24. She can bounce back from that, especially when you ain't got no kids. She get wig for sure. Y'all for real. Oh, right. It's not about bashing royalty, it's holding her accountable. She's not innocent. Just like we can say CJ was a homosexual trying to holler at somebody mama, we could say royalty should have been better with her choices in choosing a man, and nobody should suffer behind her choices. Daya and baby CJ did not pick their parents. So she got a lot of nerve to separate them from their father because she in her feelings. It's not about bashing. I think that's really messing up the community. That's messing up these children's minds. That's not okay. Did you say it could be worse? She's not the yams. Yeah, get them likes up. I haven't seen how the grandma look most likely. Her supporters are not supporting her at all because it's funny to them. Right. Like I don't understand it. You see a lot of black women talk about this and it be the same women saying that black women is bashing black women. Well, we tired of this shit too. What's up, Karan? Hold on, let me see if I can get the link. Hold on. How do I do this? Info settings. Guess. Hold on. Uh guest can get there. Play a guest when the guest. Hold on. I think my chat, I'm late in the chat too. Hold on. What's up, Brenda? I'm trying to get the link. Hold on. How is my channel helping? My channel's helping because there's other women with like minds who see that. And then there's some women who are doing the same thing and they've been reflecting and they've been like, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't keep my kids from their father. There's some people who would listen to me and hold themselves accountable and do things different from what royalty's doing. And royalty been listening to somebody because she showed it back off them lives talking about CJ and just kind of backed up a little bit. There's a lot of people who like to hear the information I bring because I've dropped videos of people, of statistics, of facts. I give a lot of people on here information that they may not be aware of. That's how I'm helping. And royalty is more than welcome to look through the videos and get help too. It's here. I think CJ should initiate some type of co-parent therapy and counseling for kids. Yeah, that's what I think too. I said that too. He sure should. Hold on. Dang, y'all, I must be late in these comments. Hold on. Let me try to get this link. Uh, invite. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me now? Exactly. I'm turning people on to some game. I let people know about Miss Love Dorsey, Miss Shahrazad Ali. You know what, Miss Brady? Oh Lord. Yeah, y'all do. I must be behind in the chat. I'm looking at stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can catch up. How do I post the link? Hold on. It does seem like something went on with him and the mom because you're going to be invested but not as invested. Mm. Well, I've already explained that. I believe that in the beginning it was a good idea for her mom, but she ended up not wanting Royalty and CJ to be together because that takes away her club buddy. Child, these Virgo men, honey. Mm. Well, I mean, I don't know. I ain't heard that. The solution is for Royalty to let CJ see them kids. The solution is instead of letting him go to court, they go to mediation. They set up something with each other. She lets him do whatever he want with his kids as far as vlogging or whatever he feel like is comfortable, and she do whatever she do. And she keep a lot of these bitter bitches out here who telling her to run away with Funny Mike and all this weird shit like that out of her business. She also needs to stop picking the same type of caliber of man because Rico looked like her first baby daddy. He a super blood too. So that's another solution. Plus, Royalty and CJ both need to go to counseling. They need to go to counseling separately and they need to go to counseling together. And just like what's her face? What she just say? What was her name? Just like Nikki Nicole stated, as a family, that whole flock need to go to see some therapy together to mend that relationship. Also, if Royalty is going to be a YouTuber, she needs to vlog. She can't be a YouTuber today and a non-YouTuber tomorrow. That's a little weird, and people ain't gonna watch you. I also said she needs to go back to school to vlog her going back to school and get her credentials together. That's the solution. The solution is to not continue making the same old patterns. First baby daddy, she told him he was gonna never see them kids again. Okay, that's what she said. And then when he tried to reach out to Jalea and have a relationship with them, they weren't having it based off of her views of what she felt about him. This time she should do different. This time she should allow the man to be with his kids so she can be free of that. Why would you want the trauma and the drama of CJ to be holding on to you? That's her holding on to that. Hold on, I'm about to post a link. Hold on. Let me go YouTube. link. And another thing, women not, oh damn, whatever was said before, y'all, I can't even scroll no more because I had to refresh. But I'm current now. Yeah, Love Dorsey be saying some real shit. And these women love Dorsey, Six the Goddess, Miss Shahrazad Ali, the Crimson Mature. There's another lady that Des be posting, be saying some real shit. This is not a mystery. All women who are scorned and are mad or are hurt do the same thing. They use their kids as pawns, they use them as weapons. They blame the men for all the choices. They blame the men for all the red flags they missed. What's up, Wild Beats? Obviously. And then they said another thing. A lot of these women, they need to keep these kids out of their business. What do Rico have to do with seeing the twins? You said solutions, right? Royalty being with Rico is not benefiting royalty in no shape, form, or fashion. She's doing the same things. This is why we say we hold her accountable. Holding somebody accountable is seeing the changes that they make and just saying, okay, cool. Just like when CJ went on YouTube and said, Nike, I was being trash. I've been disrespectful to you. I've been disrespectful to Kamari. I apologize. Yada, yada, yada. That was him taking accountability of the dysfunction that he had this year, those years that a lot of these royalty supporters like to keep going and talking about ever since everybody moved on, right? That's what accountability is. She has not held herself accountable for nothing. She didn't say, look, y'all, I shouldn't have took my butt over there to fight Nike. I should have left that situation alone. I should have been a bigger person and stepped away. That was my bad. No, she didn't. She said, oh, I'll handle it when it comes. I did what I did. It is what the fuck it is. That's not being accountable. That's justifying your bullshit behavior. I'm not invested. I just want to hear the solution. That's the solution. Stop doing the same thing. Stop creating the same patterns. Stop investing your life in the same pattern of men. Right now, that's not important. What's important is you being a parent, you being a mom. Stop choosing to be a single mother when you don't have to be, when you have a baby daddy who has resources, not just for you, your kids, but for your older kids as well. And if there's a way you can mend that relationship with the older kids so they can see people are capable of having some type of redemption, that would help them with their trust issues that they have already created. What did she talk about? Anti, you fucking since 15. Your cat is Grand Canyon. Michelle, you a long time. Look at this. And they really be thinking that they be saying something too. Whew. Do you feel better, David Palmer? Is it out of your system yet? You feel better? Okay. And just like that, he's forgotten about. See how quick that was? Did you say, you know what? She said she holds on. Ain't nobody worried. I mean, those are just words. His them words ain't gonna get my lights cut off or the. I just, I let them let it out. They're like children. They just gotta get it out. That too, Tina. That too. But and that's what I'm saying, Ashley. It's the same patterns. Why stop doing the same patterns? When you leave a relationship, stop cutting off the baby daddy of the children and hopping into another one. That's what we all want, Tracy. That's what we all want. We want him to be able to see his kids because I'm telling you, Once he's able to see his kids, there's no reason for her to hold on to anything, and there's no reason for him to hold on to anything. He has what he wants, right? So if she, even if before this court stuff, even if she just say, let's go to mediation and let's figure something out, she's letting go. There's no reason for him to be saying anything about her, shading her, doing anything, because he gets to see his children. It's over with. My thing is, why is she holding on to it to keep it going? What is the benefit of her keeping the children away? There is none. Now, whatever she do from that point, to me, I feel like this. Okay, if I was in that situation, all them kids would be over there, and I'd be on vacation, honey. Me and my friends would be on a yacht in Jamaica. Okay, all expenses paid from CJ. And then I'll come back, get my kids, we'll do some stuff together as a family, and we'll work on their mental development together. But royalty's been saying for the longest that she wants to move on and she wants to move forward. You can't move on and move forward by starting more stuff like holding the kids from him. That's starting shit. That's not like trying to move forward. How a man gonna let you move forward and he want to see his kids? That's just, that don't add up. David person type sound like a pre-K kid. Here's my thing. The thing that David typed about fucking since 15 has a, it sounds a little bit more like royalty than me, because didn't royalty have her baby at 16? This is what I'm saying. Like, they be in here trying to clown and say stuff, but they talking about their queen at the same time. Do you see how weird that is? You've been fucking since you 15. How you know what miles is on my vagina? These people crazy little motherfucker, boy. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all be trying to talk shade. Like, I heard somebody say something about, yeah, they got a bunch of kids. They was talking about me or Dad's one of us, and I'm like, but we married though. Like, how you gonna talk about us having a bunch of kids and your queen got a bunch of kids? Like, y'all just don't. Y'all just, gotta y'all gotta think, baby. If you gonna clown, can we get some good? Like, I don't know, y'all. These people crazy. I think they do mediation before that. Nike has addressed plenty of people who tried to come for Kamari. And nobody should come for nobody's kids. But Sonny wasn't bashing um Nation. He was saying that royalty needs to do better when it comes to caring for them. You get what I'm saying? That's just like what I said when they went to the prom. I felt like if she was gonna wear gold, her mama shouldn't have wore gold. Her mama should have wore like a different color. Like, if you really gonna like add it up, the mama's supposed to be the matriarch, right? Put her in purple or some shit. Purple and gold, go. I mean, the Lakers, hello, you know what I'm saying? But then let your daughters wear gold with you. Let's get some coordinating up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then if you want the boys to wear black and gold, that's cool too. But let they vest be gold, not just they bow ties. So it's not talking about the kids. He just feel like she need to step her game up when it comes to the children. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. You know what, Tracy? They're not gonna be hurt by bashing the people bashing their mother. They're gonna be hurt by multiple things, because we're all adults, right? And we've seen things that our parents have done that we may not agree with wholeheartedly, but we kept quiet. But we've held, not me, because I let a lot of it, it takes a lot of work, but you gotta let a lot of that stuff go. But there's a lot of adults out here holding resentment against their adult mothers and their adult fathers based off of things that they witnessed as a child that they could never speak up and say. That's why there's a lot of people out here with unresolved feelings and hurt right now. If you go on TikTok right now and you type in Gen X and baby boomers, you hear a lot of millennials and a lot of Gen Z's, coming for Gen Xers and baby boomers of how they were as parents and how it fucked them up. Let's be real about it. Yeah, you see that a lot. So I don't think it's bashing. I think if they educate themselves, some channels bash. I can't speak for other channels. Okay, there's some channels be going in, honey. But the ones that say, look, this can be resolved by this, this can be resolved like that, study shows this, shows that, that information is still going to be there. What I'm saying, the information is already out there. The women that I just named, they say the same thing. And there's men that are also saying the same thing because it's a cycle. Just like Love Dorsey says, these single mothers out here produce these boys. Not all of them. Some men develop very well, but a lot of these single moms has these boys who think mama is supposed to do everything because they see their mama do everything. So when they get with a girl who may not have a father as well and is looking for that masculine energy that she never received, that's the blind leading the blind. But he's thinking from a more emotional stance because he was raised by a woman. His thoughts are of a woman's thoughts when we know men and women think totally different from each other. They do not have the same psyche. This is why women can hold grudges longer than men can. Men usually respond and react, but the men that don't, or the men that are emotional, that be up under their mama leg and they don't have any guidance from a father or male mentor or anything like that, right? So you get these kids who are product of single parents. Not all single parents. Some single parents do a damn good job because I have a friend, all her sons are married and they doing well for themselves. They lawyers, scientists and shit. Like, so it's not all, but it's what you feed in your children. But a lot of these single mothers got this bitter mentality. You got women now, your daddy ain't shit, your daddy this, your daddy that, and you telling this to this young son or this young daughter, and what do you think the psyche of them is gonna be? And that's the problem. What they say, the problem, the Crimson Cure called it out. The problem in the Black community, it's a narrative that the Black woman is God, the Black mother is God. So you can't really say nothing to her or hold her accountable. Whatever she say is right. They say happy wife, happy life. People are tired of that shit. Now it's happy house, happy spouse. Because it can't just be about all the women are the ones who start wars behind the bullshit. It's in history. You've known it. Like we see it. So instead of you taking it as somebody bashing somebody, take it as somebody seeing something different outside of your paradigm of what you think. You got to step outside of yourself and look at the betterment of the children as a whole. Exactly. They're going to be hurt about them bashing their father. It's a two-way thing. It's a circle amongst a circle amongst a circle. Exactly. She want to see him hurt. She's mad than a motherfucker. She want to see that pain. Sonny said, Tracy, nobody is bashing Nation. You, oop. I want to look at her and help her with her, fix her hair before the school kids at school chime in on her in her face. Mm, That's what I'm saying. That a lot of Black women don't like to be held accountable. A lot of women in general do not like to be held accountable. And then there's too many videos and instances like the last video that I posted on my page. If you saw, this woman shot her baby daddy because he wasn't doing what she wanted. Was that warranted? That was some bullshit. And you hear the baby crying, "Daddy, oh my God, daddy." Like that's some sad ass shit. These are the women out here, and these women are producing these single women are producing these other single women. Single women keep other women single. You heard that term, right? Even in that video, you heard the mama jumping in the conversation. Well, when we gonna have a talk? When we gonna have a conversation? Hyping her daughter up. Now her daughter then killed somebody, and then to add insult to injury, the woman's first words that come out of her mouth is, "Oh my God, I killed him. I don't want to go to jail." Not, oh my God, my children are seeing this. They're seeing their dad die right in front of their eyes. I might have traumatized my kids for my disrespectful and unnecessary behavior. No, not that. It's, I don't want to go to jail. That's what it is. That's what it is. So when you say something about women need to get out of their fucking emotions, put their big girl drawers on and realize, look, I decided to sleep with this man. I decided to have children with this man. Everything that I've done is because I gave him the opportunity to do it. So me as a woman need to step out as myself, accept what I did in it, and allow my children for them to see their father, and me set myself free and start reading some books and start getting information from people, networking with positive Black women, and getting my shit together. Yes, a lot of kids need their fathers. Statistics have shown that. Somebody else made a comment that they said that they had to give. It wasn't on here, it was on somebody else's page. I believe it's on PJ's page. And she said she makes sure her child go with his father, and there's no courts involved. She just does it, and it's hard. It makes it harder for her, but she's doing it because she knows her child need their father. And I said, damn, that's a damn good mama right there. That's a damn good mama right there. Tracy, what you call, you're confusing bashing with holding somebody accountable. That's what, and I think that's where the disconnect is. You think if you say, hey, royalty, this is the choices that you make. Life is about choice and trade offs. It's saying that you rather just say, CJ is a bad person. He did this to her, poor royalty. But saying that is not going to fix her situation. Only she can fix her situation. You know what, Tracy? Even with Kamari cussing and all that good stuff, if y'all can remember, before CJ was attacked in his home, royalty, not royalty, Nike was going to allow Kamari to stay with her father because she know a child need their father. She know that she can teach Kamari so much, but there's something about a dad, because she has a dad herself, boo boo. There's something about a dad being in your life that makes you whole, that can help you get to the next level, help you reach something else. So her as a mother, she felt bad about it, because women need to stop feeling like if you do send your child with a father, it's a bad thing. There's probably something that their father can show them and teach them that's different from what you can do. And I really commend her for doing that. That was a lot for her to do. She stepped outside of herself on about how it would make her look. She did it for the betterment of community. That's a damn good mom. That's a damn good mom. So, I mean, to me, something needs to be rectified. Then you had, what's her face? What's that lady name who took over the talk show for damn, I can't think of her name. Wendy Williams, Sherry Shepherd. Sherry, then you got talking about wives, can we borrow your husbands because the single mothers need help. Girl, okay, it's a plethora of channels bashing that. But here's the thing, Tracy. Why do when we having conversations about CJ and royalty, why do y'all always like to bring it? Why do y'all always deflect? Nike's in a good place. Jay's talking to Kamari every day. They're at a good place. They have a good bond. He's actually gonna go see Kamari. Like, everything is good over there. So what is your issue? Where it's not good at is royalty house. It's not good over there. She's in the middle of going through the court process with CJ. It's not popping over there right now. She looks stressed out. She's skinnier than normal. She looks stressed. She looks sad. She looks tired. She looks defeated, but she's trotting along, doing the best she can. Nike is good. So why do y'all continue to deflect by bringing up the next person and the next person and the next person when we said that we talking about royalty being accountable? I think someone should look for Tracy, mother of me, father. It's time to come get her because she needs to go to bed. You know what? Rico is not a factor. Lexi gets high. Lexi does the same thing that royalty. Well, I won't say that in the full effect, but marijuana is not illegal. Not in the West Coast. Not well. Let me say not in the West Coast. In Las Vegas and in California, is not illegal. But here again, Tracy, same thing. Y'all deflect, 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 deflect. What about Lexi? What about Nike? What about the nigga down the street? What about the nigga up the corner? What about the nigga to the left? What about the nigga to the right? Like y'all always deflect. Yeah, Tracy, you not talking about nothing. She not talk. She just trolling at this point. What's up, PJ? How you doing? Oh, look, didn't I tell you insults? Look at her. Look at her. Being a therapist don't mean anything. Observing, you telling me you can't look at the sky and see clouds and say that's clouds? I mean, that's your take on it. You must think I'm a therapist. Being a therapist is going to school and paperwork. That's just something I choose not to do. But I am a spiritual life coach. What's your point? It's deflection all the time. That's all they do is deflect. Every time when they backed into a corner, oh, this just entertainment for me. Oh, she thinks she a therapist. Oh, this and that and the third. Like, yeah, just it's the same pattern. That's why I don't believe when you said everybody in her family is married, you didn't say you. And you know why you didn't say you? Because look how you think. I know that's right, Miss Monica. I'm a single mom and I made sure that whatever I felt about their dad, it did not reflect. Can I get an A? Man, just had a convo with my daughter about why I didn't and let them form their own opinion growing up. Period. Period. What's up, Charles? I saw a video when royalty was coming for her supporters after she went back to CJ. That's what I was talking about on Speak on It. She's like, why y'all worried about it? That's my relationship. I do what I want. I know what I'm doing. That's somebody understanding that they're a participant in some shit. I'm just getting started, PJ. You know what it is. It's these victim mindsets of these royalty supporters that just behooves me. It behooves me to the core. Royalty is the only one holding them kids' weight. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we staying lit, PJ. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Damn, what happened? Okay. Every Tracy's just trying to nitpick. She's grasping for straws. That's what I'm getting. She's grasping for straws. She bringing everybody in it to deflect from what royalty is doing. And she asked me what were the solutions. I gave them to her. Those wasn't enough for her. I guess somebody's supposed to carry royalty, hold her hand, and tell her what to do. I don't know. Mr. P Valley, who has multiple names. Who's the choice of a child to be birthed? Whose choice for is it the man's choice for a child to be birthed or a woman's choice child to be birthed? Whose choice is it? Whose choice is it? Come on now. Quickly, quickly. Whose choice is it for a child to be birthed? Is it the man's choice or the woman's choice? It's the woman's choice, right? Everybody pro-choice, right? But at the end of the day, if you're not pro-choice, it's still the woman's choice, right? To give birth, correct? She chose to have a baby with a man that never showed her loyalty in the beginning. Whose fault is that for making those poor choices? How many videos have you gotten and seen of her addressing CJ's cheating and she stayed? Whose choice was that? Did CJ put a gun to her head? Did CJ make her stay with him? Whose choice was that? It was royalty's choice, right? Correct? Am I correct? It was royalty's choice. It was also royalty's choice to take in a man who was trying to holler at his mama, her mama. He was trying to talk to her mama, not her. She knew he was homeless. She knew he didn't have anything. It was her choice to bring a man off the street that she did not know from a can of paint around her children. That was her choice. All the choices that royalty put her, the reason why royalty is at where she's at now because of the choices that royalty made. Royalty just get upset with herself because she stayed in a and even let's go even further with that. She stayed in a relationship for 9 years. She didn't have to pay for anything. She didn't have to do anything. He gave her money. He gave her a YouTube channel. And mind you, during the time he gave her that YouTube channel, every blue moon you would see royalty vlog something, but she didn't vlog anything for real, for real. It was just kind of there, right? She had opportunities to go back to school. She had opportunities to build up her credit. She had opportunities to invest in herself to do something. Let me give you a prime example. Kevin Gates and his ex-wife, right? They're no longer together, okay? Or they together. I don't know. From what I heard, they were no longer together. Miss Thing got a whole cultivation farm. She's selling her own stuff, like she making her own money. She doing her own thing. She just didn't sit back and look pretty. She got some stuff done. So when they separated, not only is this man still allowed to see his kids, she getting her own bread and they doing whatever they do. Y'all gotta stop with this victim shit. Y'all some victims out here. Oh, look what he did to me. Come on now, stop being a victim. Y'all want to be victims because y'all don't want to go out and do what y'all need to do to not be a victim. Y'all want somebody to come save y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save you. And quit bringing up jobs. Ugh, God, it's so much. Kamar, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all always bring up Nike. Nike ain't got nothing to do with this conversation, and neither does Kamari. Because from what we know, CJ is able to see Kamari. And of course, Kamari is seeking attention for both parents. She's a child. Everybody seek attention from both parents. You just saying anything on here. Y'all always bring up Nike when the discussion is about royalty. Y'all want to know how she can be held accountable, but then y'all be like, well, what about the man across the street? Like, y'all need to stop that. They do that all the time. We could be in here discussing royalty and they'll say some shit like, well, what about Nike? But what about Lexi? But what about Miss Brady? Nothing to do with the topic. Just moving the goalpost. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, these are my opinions. And here you are in the chat. Yeah, she probably a little kid. Don't know nothing. Look at her. Does she look like she's happy to you? Do them kids look like they happy to you? They're worried. The face of worry about their mother is all through their face. If Nike decides to go to court, which that's not what she said, because she already said, sorry, y'all, I just got a text from a client. They doing good, baby. Um, if Nike said that, that's Nike's business. So what? Like, what does that got to do with him seeing the kids? Y'all just weird as fuck on this app. Exactly. We sitting here talking about visitation and they talking about some bullshit. And then when we say, okay, if you want to go there, let's talk about royalty bullshit. Well, that's her business. You bashing her. Child. That's okay though. It don't matter. Y'all could say CJ is wrong. Y'all could say whatever y'all want. At the end of the day, life is gonna show you what's up. Period. The proof is always gonna be in the pudding. Yeah, they like to name call. They like to say all that type of stuff just to deflect. It's a deflection tactic. Miss Brady said, "Hey, husband." Yeah, that's what I said. I said, "See, it's CJ fault." I said CJ should have took royalty to court long time ago. That's definitely CJ fault. Instead of him thinking that she was gonna be a good person and just do it outside the court, he should have known what type of person he had a baby with. He should have seen that coming a mile away because she did the same thing to Jamie. He should have already seen that. He shouldn't have thought that highly of her. He really shouldn't have. And now the children got to suffer because he thought highly of her. I don't know. Where the moms at? Hold on. Ciao. She definitely does coaching. PJ, we not gonna talk about that rap, okay? I need adult, honey. I need adult. Child, my husband be throwing down on them plates, boy. I'll make the sides, but he can grill some shit. I'm telling you, if something happened, he won't be praising me for my pancakes. I know that much. I don't. You know the crazy part too. I don't even like cooking. I know I can. I got the skills of doing it, but cooking is not my thing. Exactly. You don't have to be a therapist to have some common sense. My husband, he's actually sold plates before, but we just stopped selling plates because shit, it's a struggle. The food be in your face. You want to eat it too. It don't be enough for everybody. We've always sold out and we never had one complaint. I keep telling him he needs to go ahead and get a food truck and quit playing. What PJ say? You know what, PJ? I seen that. I seen that. Julia didn't want to be on camera because she said she was looking bummy, but I don't see what she looked normal. But I guess she wanted the makeup on, and I'm like, no, like you look fine. Like what's I don't. I hope she, man. I hope there ain't no complexes being developed up in that household. I know that much. They be coming up in here with multiple names, okay? They done got multiple names, multiple accounts. They ride hard. Yeah, let's get them likes up. Yeah, I think it. I think they put. I think the stylist got put in a bind. Like, ain't no grown adult gonna go to somebody's house and say, "No, you can't see no pictures of your daughter," and I just left there. And I think off the strength of that, he just tipped her. I'm gonna go look at his hair. Y'all keep talking about it. I'm good today. Today, one of my customers paid me in all ones, but she made sure that money was there, boy. She had it in rubber bands and clips. She's like, "You counted, it's all there." I was like, "I know you order for me like every week. I'm not tripping." Because royalty was always flexing on Nike. That's true. That's true. And that's what I say. Royalty, she's a person who likes to show off of what they have. She's private in as far as she doesn't like to be embarrassed, but she does like to show the glamour. She does like to show like, look what I got, because she did do that with Nike. I be trying to, Tina, but these people here, they crazy. Look, I'm pretty sure they was tired of everybody talking about that man hair. I'm gonna free all their accounts for one video. Oh my god. Did she? This what I be saying. Like, I hope that's not true. I hope she didn't pay for that. That is not her job. I hope she did not. I hope that's cap. Not atrocious. I hope that's not true. I hope she didn't pay for that man to get his hair done. Uh-uh. Mm. Oh my God. I hope not. Cause we gotta stop saving niggas royalties. Stop building them up. Stop. Oh my God. I hope that's not true. Mm-mm, not a raccoon's ass. Y'all gonna stop playing with me in these chats. Sonny, I just looks. It looks better, but it looks like there might be mites. Rico ain't putting any type of money in her pocket. You know what? And the only reason why I believe that is because she probably would have said that. Miss Brady, it's something wrong with these people. They're so used to toxicity. They don't like facts. They're all in their feelings. They're all emotionally just unstable. And it's crazy out here. Oh my goodness. The only reason why I believe that Destiny is because she is a bragger. She would have bragged about getting flown out. She would have bragged about him doing something for her. So that's the only reason why I believe that. Did you say, you know what? Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Yeah, she Captain Save him. Man, that brother love that couch. Royalty is 1 feet pick away from working at a. I'm so sick of y'all. I am so sick of y'all. I can't. I refuse to believe that she's paying for everything. I can't believe that. I'm sorry. How you going? You know what? Mm, 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 mm. Child, they everybody got tired. I know they got tired of the people, but that's what I'm saying. If you talk about it enough, if you bring it up enough, they will make changes. Hence, when everybody was talking about Royalty House, I did see them kids cleaning up. It was looking nice in there. Leon had the 2 trash bags in his hand. I seen other kids sweeping in the back, not sweeping. They was cleaning up and stuff, picking up stuff. I said, "See, what's up, Cat World? How you doing, girl?" Yeah, mods is in the chat, baby. They be cringed, honey. They be cringed. They do not like their mama's choices, but children are not always going to speak on their parents' choices until they get a little older. If y'all notice that. Children are not going to, because it was a couple of things that our parents did, like for me, for example, I didn't like the fact that my mom made us eat everything off the plate. She used to say shit like, there's kids in Africa starving, eat your food, and da 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 da. And that she would make us eat our food off the plate. I don't do that with my kids. So it's a lot of things that kids see that they parents do that they be like, I'm not doing that with my kids, or they don't agree with it, but they get quiet. They just keep it in. And then they do self-harm, or something in their psyche is off. Like they start doing self-sabotaging. They start doing all types of stuff. Like for example, like Jalea saying she looking busted, she had a normal face on. So I'm like, is she being self-conscious about not having makeup on? Like, is that an issue now? Oh my goodness. She paid to get his hair done, and now she's gonna pay his child support. Oh Lord. I guess we gotta keep telling Charlene to let that man see his kids. That's what I'm saying. Maybe if we put the pressure on, she'll get it together. She said not the child support too. Shocking right. Ooh, oh my goodness. When they was at the fair eating, the brother was waiting on his turn to take a bite. You know what? I'm not supposed to be laughing at that. Summer Breeze, you are on timeout. You are on timeout. Did you say she was waiting? I seen that. I seen that. That did not feel right. He was like, he's eating my food. I'm like, I hope they gave that. You know what? You can't change a child's lifestyle from what it is. That's what I keep saying. We just in here chilling, having a discussion. So I do want to bring it back because a lot of y'all weren't here. We was, you know what? We was discussing how a lot of people was coming for CJ because CJ brought up Royalty a lot. Like recently during the Trick Daddy thing, he brought up a situation with Royalty. He didn't directly say her name. He just said his ex. And I was just saying, like, if you're in a relationship with a person for a numerous, like a long time, for a number of years, when you have those experiences, those are memories. So if you have something that relates to the topic, you're going to bring it up. It doesn't necessarily mean that you care or you want to be with your ex. It's just an experience that you had. For example, if y'all went to Disneyland together and a situation happened where, oh yeah, I seen that at Disneyland. My ex took me there to do this, that, and the third. That don't necessarily mean you want to be back with your ex. It's just an experience that you had that relates to the topic. He brought up that based on whatever religion she has, nobody still knows to this day what it is, but whatever religion she has, they can eat seafood or something like that. So he didn't eat seafood. And I said, I thought that was kind of weird because I thought he said he was allergic to seafood. But somebody else commented that, he just said that to save face and stuff. And my husband said he probably said that too. But the only reason why I remember was because my son's allergic to seafood. So I was trying to make him feel better because I was like, look, CJ So Cool is allergic to seafood too, to make sure he's good. But we were on that topic and then we moved on because some trolls came in trying to defend royalty because she's such a victim and all she's doing is trying to live her life, and bad things keep happening to her because everyone keeps doing it to her. It's never her. That's what the trolls was saying. But we were trying to explain them to them, once you take accountability of the choices you make, you can turn your life around. But they didn't want to hear that. They wanted to stay victims. So we had that conversation. We talked about Rico for a little bit, and now we are talking about uh the brother. He was rapping. Now, this is what I say about the brother. He don't need to rap either. He just needs to stick to that art, stick to drawing. You know what I'm saying? Draw some paintings. And the good thing about being an artist, and I'm gonna give him a little tidbit. I'm gonna give him a little tidbit. The good thing about him being an artist, he can sell digital files. He can sell digital art. Like he can draw people logos. He can do a lot of stuff with that digitally. Do you know how much digital art is needed out there? There's people who need what are these files called? They need certain files, right? Like for example, I have a laser printer, right? And I have a 3D printer. There are certain designs that you get off of Etsy or anywhere else or whatever, where people are selling these PDF files to where you can create amazing things with either the laser printer or the 3D printer, right? I pay about $5 to $10 a pop, depending on the file, for like nice files to create to sell. So, for example, I bought a file that makes a wine holder. It's a wood wine holder, and it's a person holding on to the wine. I'm gonna post it in my community so y'all can know what I'm talking about. But somebody had to draw that type of art and put it to where I can print it out to make it a design to sell it, right? Same thing with portraits and everything like that. They make these designs in these files that you can print out and you pay for it. He could be making money selling digital files off the rip. And that makes really, really good money as opposed to just rapping. He can make a lot of money with that. You draw, you got good art, as long as it's not copyright with Disney or some shit and they don't come for you, he can do that. Yes, Cricut. Yeah, I had girl, my Cricut. I used the hell out of my Cricut. That motherfucker is burnt out. And I think I'm gonna get I think I'm not gonna get another Cricut because it's turning like orange or some shit. So I think I just use that one to the core. But I think I'm gonna get the other one. I forgot what it's called because it's been so long since I use it. I just use my laser printer right now. But yes, honey, I got the laser printer, I got the shirt press, I got all of that stuff to make cups. I got it all, honey. I got everything. But he could sell those files. Those files sell for a good amount. If you can make something unique to a person that's selling it, they can pay you. And you can license it out for a little bit and have them renew, whatever the case may be. He can make a lot of money from just selling digital files. And all he has to do is draw, upload it, have them pay for it. He send them the copy of whatever he gonna send it to, and boom. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's his talent. He need to go, and even if he didn't want to go to school for graphic design, he can just make files. There's a lot of people who just create digital art files for people to use for like the 3D printer, the laser printer, whatever, the Cricut. There's a lot of people who uses those type of files, and people get paid like $3,000 to $5,000 a month just off rip. I like being creative too, girl. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of videos of my laser printer. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of videos. I be making a whole bunch of stuff with that. I need to just stick to one thing, girl, because I be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna do this. My, I'm not even gonna lie. My 3D printer is collecting dust. I think I made like a piggy bank. What else did I make? A couple of toys from it, and then I just got bored with it. The 3D printer is kind of, you can make like art, you can make like stuff for the house, sculptures and all that other stuff. But the 3D printer for me, it takes too long. I guess I just, even with the laser printer, depending on when I'm printing, does take too long, and you have to kind of watch it because you don't want it to catch on fire and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's lit. It's lit. I'm telling you. The Cricut is good though. It was another one. What is the other program called that I was thinking about getting? I can't even remember it right now. Hold on. Let me see. Let me turn my volume down. That I wanted for my candle business, because I got one of those too. Um, there was a certain specific file that I bought from somebody. Well, no, I didn't buy it from her. First, I was buying her labels, but she was all the way in the child. She was in another country somewhere. She wasn't in the UK. She was further. She was even further out, but she was somewhere in Europe. Hell, and she it would take her a long time to send me my labels, and then she just stopped selling the labels, so she just sent me the file. But she used Silhouette. I use Cricut. So when you converted the Silhouette file to the Cricut file, it got a little lost in the sauce. So I'm hoping that I can switch it up and do something different and get that file back some way, somehow, to get my labels back the way they were. Because that label was unique. That label was unique. It was dope. I was so mad when I lost that file. I don't know how I lost it. It's in the Cricut file. Like, if I can I can upload it to Cricut or whatever. But I need it on Silhouette. But that, you right. I want to get a Silhouette this time. I don't want to get a Cricut. I want to see what that Silhouette life be like. And then with the laser printer, it's fun too, because you don't just have to do wood. You can do acrylic. You can do other things with it. Somebody did it on chocolate. They wrote something on chocolate. I'm not doing all of that. But I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things that I made with it. It's pretty fun. I sold affirmation mirrors for the little babies and stuff like that. It's really cute stuff that you can get. So I'm saying with Van, if he knows what the fuck he's doing, which I've seen, he can draw pretty good. Why not put use to that? Like, why waste all this fucking talent because you think you're a rapper? That shit is weird to me. Like, where's the guidance? Like, I don't, people who have talent and don't use it make my ass itch. That includes singers, that includes motherfuckers who know how to sew some shit. Like, all of that to me is talent. And if you just wasting it, I don't know what the hell you doing with your life. Child, it really do. I don't have the patience for the 3D printer though. I really don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I feel like that whole family is lazy. And even with the kids, they don't want to record anymore. They're kind of over it. Like you done tainted it to the point where you done got into it with this man about recording so much that they don't even want to be in the cameras no more. So how can you record and get your views up? And I think at this point, I have a feeling, maybe later on in life, she might get rid of that damn YouTube because she on passes now. So she might just be converting to get off of YouTube because the kids don't like being recorded. And then somebody else, there's this guy on here. His name is the Celebrity Talk. If y'all want to hear that dude is hilarious. He say some real stuff, but he go in. Okay, this nigga talking about water giraffes and shit. Oh my god, he had me in tears. His name is the Celebrity Talk. You go listen to him. He be saying some real stuff too. He pointed out some stuff that I didn't pay attention to until he said it, and he was talking about how Jalea was trying to look grown and stuff. And I don't think she was trying to look grown. I know a lot of teenagers wear makeup, but I don't want I mean, hopefully for her, she don't think that makeup is like the end all be all, right? Because Yaya came out with a video the other day about her skincare routine, and she has beautiful skin. So I'm hoping I'm not misreading that, and she just the reason why she said she looked busted is because she didn't have makeup on. I hope I'm not misreading that. My bad, y'all. I had to refresh. He is funny. He is hilarious. Yeah, TikTok got all the information. Yep. Everybody want the easy way out. Yeah, they need to be doing something. Oh no. Pop, I'm gonna need you to get that passion back. I love people who know how to sing. My in-laws are singers and they got the prettiest voices. And I be like, let some of that shit rub off on my daughters or my sons. Like, come on, come bring it out. I need some of that. He is freaking hilarious. When I tell you I be crying when he be talking, he be saying some real stuff, but he's funny as shit. Child, we already done talked about them lyrics, honey. I don't know what was going on. I think she was just trolling. She had to be. She had to be trolling. She had to be trolling. That dude Rico look. She do got a type. He said we need a bleeding ear emoji. Oh god. What time is it? I gotta get ready to get some more bundles out. Y'all stupid. Child, all of that was a mess. They not rappers, okay? They need to put that away. It's not working. When I said talent, I was not talking about that. That is not what we discussed. Lord. Oh my God. Y'all stupid. I like she had to be trolling. Cause ain't no way. Now I think no that I cause what was it like a few months ago, wasn't it? A few months ago when royalty said that Jalea was supposed to come out with her own YouTube. Like what happened with that? I know she has one, but she hasn't posted a video about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just too much laziness. Y'all could call it bashing if you want to, but I call it laziness. She was so happy to be sitting next to her. Ooh, you know what? She doesn't have CJ writing her lyrics now. You know what? They gotta be trolling at this point because they know that ain't no hot music. She was child. I I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet because it was giving the rhyme. PJ, before that troll got booted out because she was just saying anything, she told me to post the link for my live. Y'all saw I posted it, right? Didn't y'all see that? And she didn't hop on. So I don't know. Child, she wasn't even talking. I don't, she was just putting words together that sound the same. She was just, I like to see a book and I could cook. We going off the hook. I don't know. She was just saying stuff. You and that pisses me off too. She be like, I'm just gonna have to let you wait and see, guys. And then when we see it's a bunch of bullshit. It is inconsistent. I don't amp me up for some bullshit. Oh my god. But I mean, if she didn't care what people say, she wouldn't really make a rap about it either. Like that's what I'm saying. Like she could put her energy towards so much more many things than that. Because all you doing is throwing oil to the flame. You're putting fuel to the fire. Cause you know how many people gonna have so many roasting sessions about that? That's not helping. Yeah, she is inconsistent. That's why I said she's not a YouTuber. Yeah, she be like, get ready, guys. Wait, I'ma just have to let y'all wait and see. And then when we see, we be like, this what the fuck we waiting for? If you go on Rico's story right now, he says, if you call the laws on your baby mama and ask her for money, you're officially her baby. Oh wow. Well, he still want his attention. And that's what I'm saying. It never dies down. It never dies down. I mean, he just saying stuff. CJ ain't gonna respond to that. Yeah, she is. I'm telling you, the laziness showed with the Bossetta situation. The laziness showed with her pet posting. Like, I don't know. What's up, Davion? That's where the laziness showed. It was so many opportunities. She can literally vlog anything. People are gonna watch her. That's what I'm saying. Like, she holding on by keeping them kids from him, and she know the inevitable is gonna happen, which is he's gonna end up seeing those children. Oh wow. And I believe it. I believe it. She does not appear to be somebody who hustles to me. To me, she appears to be somebody who is very lazy. And that's okay. Just own up to your shit. Y'all know I'm lazy. Child Rico and her mama shouldn't be in her ear because her mama is living a life from her choices and she's still looking for men to provide for her and they not coming. I don't know. I can't answer that question, PJ. She said let's do a panel because she was just so ready and so amped up. When I posted the link, she ain't do nothing. I think that's like the next trolling tactic that they have. When you tell them to post a link, they don't post it. But I posted it. She didn't click it. She didn't do nothing with it. We just looked at it, scrolled through the chat. Yeah, Nike always got something new going. She got a new move. Did he say one fish, two fish? Yes, that's what she said. She said one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick knack, paddywhack, give dog a bone. PJ, I'm so sick of you. Oh my God. My sister was in that movie. Don't be a menace to a society while drinking your juice in the hood. My sister was in that movie. That shit is hilarious. He said one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, nick nack, patty whack, give dog a bone. Oh my God. Mm, mm. They trying to get they trying to get CJ attention. And it's getting old. Exactly. She would have gave everybody something. And then for three of those bottles, that was already 75 goddamn dollars. I was like, that juice ain't hitting like that. Mm-mm. Child. But even with that, like, even with her having the brother as the babysitter, what is she doing? Like, what are you telling your children? That men are babysitters or something? PJ is stupid. Have y'all seen Rico said something about CJ? Yeah, but you know what? That royalty wants CJ and Rico to beef so bad. He wants them to beef so bad, but he wants CJ to respond to that. But CJ don't need to respond to that shit. Who is Rico? Rico got 15,000 or 14,000 views from whatever he said about royalty being the next on the plantation. I don't know. Yeah, it's not even worth it. Yep. I got a feeling royalty used to escort before she been. Nah, they said she was like a janitor. They said she was like a janitor at where was she a janitor at? At was it a school or something? It was either a janitor at a school, maybe a janitor at the casino. You know, a janitor job ain't bad though. You clean up, put your headphones on, and get the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta talk to people and shit. But that's what they said. CJ posted about a podcast with Jay Coulter. Okay. So he's still making money moves. That's what I'm saying. Like, Rico is still bringing up CJ while CJ's doing other stuff. He going to see Trick Daddy. He's networking with Damon John, Mark Cuban, soon to be. Like, he's getting all these connections with different people, making different money moves, having fun, still living his best life. He just wanted his kids to be around. And then you said not a janitor. That's what they said. I don't know that to be a fact, but I heard supposedly, I heard from somewhere that she was a janitor. And I think it was on like one of CJ's videos or some shit. Like when she was talking about it, when she was addressing her baby daddy, and she said, "Yeah, I was a janitor. I used to do this." She was saying some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like they so focused, they so focused on what CJ is doing. Like, what are you doing to build your platform? Like, is Bossetta coming back? When is Bossetta coming back? Like, when you say shit like that, they call it bashing, but it's like, no, there's something within you that you need to work on to put shit in motion. Child, I'm telling you. Who just did a giveaway? We all know CJ is there. Check. So when they talk about him, yeah, that's true. That you know what though? Like if you look at the analytics on YouTube, people Google people Google and search for CJ more on YouTube than they do royalty. Like last time I checked, he was like 60 or 65%, and she was like the rest. So they Google for CJ more than they do for royalty. Nothing, we just chopping it up. We talking about a whole plethora of things. I think she said she gonna do another giveaway for 1,000 this week, but she don't need to give away nothing. She need to keep that money in her pocket and put it towards something more beneficial. That's my opinion on it. She gonna have to do a little bit something more beneficial. That thou wow could go to something. Okay, groceries. You get some new hairstyles, clothes. It's so many things that G ball could go to, as opposed to uh the bullshit. We good. We good. I've been selling bundles. When my son get back, I'm gonna sell more because he usually run in the stores and run into the places where people at to deliver them. But I'm gonna just start selling out of my garage because it's probably gonna be a little easier. I might have to clean up, but they waiting for him to fall. But they. So here's my take on everything. Everybody on her team is waiting for CJ to fall, including her, right? I'm waiting for her to rise. Like real shit. While they waiting for her to fall, I'm waiting on her to rise. Like, to me, the best get back you can get with any ex is doing better. The things that she's doing, the moves that she's making, and the other people that's attacking CJ is making her look bad. It's not making him look bad. It didn't stop him from going to Miami, even though like you had them sitting from their couch talking about everybody looked bored and they didn't look like they was having fun. And you got people doing it that don't affect nobody. That don't affect nobody. They waiting for him to fail. We waiting for her to rise. Like, what's going on, girl? Did you say fish plates? Did you say fish plates? You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a level with you, Pop. Going to a well, I don't know about the flea market, but going to a carnival or a fair, that's not a bad vlogging thing, in my opinion. Shit, it might be some shit there that you want to see, you know. The elotes was popping, with the Takis or the option of the hot Cheetos, but shit, I can get that up the street right now. Just on GP. I didn't see any really different exotic food like chocolate covered strawberries and stuff. I wouldn't have bought that. But you know, I think they could have vlogged the food fair and kind of did it, but they had to get like exotic food that people ain't never seen any before in order for it to do something. Anti that money don't come from her. It comes from the people who swag it. Oh, you know what? Royalty last video is 88K. She's struggling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She got to bring up CJ in order for it to be higher. She was a maintenance man. You know what? PJ. PJ. Her put it towards, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, put that out to me. And I don't even think her not doing Bosetta is a failure. I think it's still an opportunity, right? I think it's an opportunity for her to go back, double back, get all the tips from everywhere who you can get. I don't, well, I'm not gonna say I don't think she should invite Funny Mike. She should invite Funny Mike on a business sector of how maybe he could give tips on why he does prom, how he does, if he's willing to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of other YouTubers. You already reaching out to the patent squad, see what they want to do about it. You know what I'm saying? And then reach out not just to YouTubers, reach out to business financial people as well. There are people you can have access to that will do it. They will do it for a fee or whatever the case may be. Video vlog, whatever. Just make some sort of appearance to show the people this is what you can do to boss up because it's bossetta. That's what I feel like it's gonna be. But yeah, that's true. She gonna have to have attorney fees and stuff too. She wasting her energy on wanting to see him fall. Yeah, and Funny Mike had like millions of views from the prom himself. CJ was trolling when he said she was rich, and he know he was. He knows she ain't got nobody. The court's gonna take into account all those giveaways. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got to be more careful. One thing about CJ, he got a mouthpiece. He could talk his way out into getting some money. I mean, he's very optimistic. He's a people person. You gotta have those type of traits in order for people to fuck with you. You could be the smartest person in the room, but if you ain't got a people personality, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you for real. That's what I be trying to tell some of these damn earth signs I be kicking it with. You know, my issue with earth signs is they're very fun people, but in order to know that they're fun people, you got to know them. If they don't know you, dry as hell, honey. They not telling you shit. She does have potential to just rise above this shit and do great, but not with these people trying to treat her like she's a delicate butterfly and she just so innocent and things happen to her. When people blame situations outside of themselves, the results of their life is never good. It's when you say, look, this is where I fucked up at. So look, y'all, this is funny as hell. I don't carry cash on me, right? And I think that was the issue that I had. Okay, so I'm gonna post on the Mary Dynasty. Y'all forgive me for the video that I'm going to post because it's mainly on the damn floor. Okay, I'm trying to work the shit out. Okay, but I wanted to post the video of us going. I don't carry cash on me. I just don't. I feel like every time I have cash, I lose it. So what the fuck is the point? I'm not about to keep depositing to the universe. So I don't carry cash on me for that reason. But I've gotten spoiled from technology kind of being everywhere, right? I have types, three types of clients. I got, well, customers for my other business. They either pay me through Zelle, Cash App, or cash, right? So I give my husband all the cash that I make because I don't like carrying cash on me. And he gonna be laughing because he's asleep right now. He taking a hot nap. He gonna be laughing his ass off when he wake up and he see all them damn ones by his bed, like he done went to the strip club or some shit. He gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" It's about $125 in ones, people. $125 in ones. And when I tell you that woman was like, "You can count it. It's all there, baby." So I'm gonna post a video from the Mary Dynasty. I'm gonna post it on there. Excuse the floor, but that's my damn problem. Cause I go in the mall to try to get my baby on one of the trains that move or one of the little things that move, and you needed cash. And I had like about 3 quarters in my wallet, and I needed $1. So I went to the ATM, got cash out. When I went to the ATM, got cash out, they only give you the options of tens and 20s. So I was like, I'll get tens. I'll be fine with tens. And then when I went over there to put the money in the thing for me to get change for quarters so she can ride the damn thing, it only took fives and ones. I was like, you know what, bruh? I'm gonna post that though, because that was funny as shit. I was running all through that mall just for my baby to have 2 minutes of fun. I could just imagine how much money she thinks she was stacking when she was with CJ. But she shouldn't have just stacked with CJ. She should have invested too. Like she should have put that money towards something else to make it grow. The thing CJ said he don't wish no bad for royalty. Yeah. I mean, because realistically, if royalty has a fucked up life, that's gonna drip on her kids, and we don't want that. Just like if CJ does bad financially, that's gonna suffer for his kids. So I think wanting that is stupid. I'm lying. Her last giveaway, she kept calling out the guy of swag. Swag, he was picking the winners and sending the money. They are doing that to get more people in there. Oh, Rico. Uh-uh. Royalty could really do better, but her energy is very lazy. All she do is, what's up, guys? We going to do this. We going to do that. Her video could be really good if she just put the time and energy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, CJ's the main character. He's animated. You know what I'm saying? If you he's a high spirited person. You're not gonna high spirit him, right? The next person who's close to high spiriting him is either another fire sign or air sign. But even in that moment, he gonna shut everything down. It gotta be all about CJ. Okay, that's just his personality, right? So when he was vlogging with the kids and with Nike, he was talking his little trash and they will respond. And every once in a while, Nation will take the camera, do little things, say little things, and stuff like that. She was trying to come out a little bit too. But the rest of them wasn't really as animated as CJ. So now that they lost the main character and royalty and bad mouth being on the camera for so long, and I guess they were having fights about the kids being on camera, not being on camera. The kids don't want to be on camera no more. I'm so sick of her wearing them big hoop earrings and that chain with every outfit. You know what? I'm not about to play with you, PJ. And still, I thought she said in the fight video with Nike, she got off her business calls. Tina, you know what? You know what? Oh my God. Y'all get on my last mother freaking nerve. You know what? She did say that. She did say she just got off a business call and she was going to open a can of whoop ass after. Oh my God. Okay, so Swagger does the giveaways. Okay. Royalty should have been stacking the coins. Yeah, she could have like I said, she could have invested. That's what I'm saying. All she do $1,000 giveaways, but feeding her kids. You know what? Yeah, they all need therapy, Miss Brady. They can't, and that's what I say about her supporters. They can't let go of stuff. They be like, "Well, what did this happen to you? And what did this? And what did this? And this happened then." And they just hold on to stuff. Yeah, he had, and that was his biggest mistake for covering up for her. I wouldn't have covered up a damn thing. But you can stack money. You can stack money, but if you don't invest in it or put it towards something else, you eventually gonna spend it. And you could go through money quick. Yo, Pop, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. My husband was showing me that shit this morning. He was doing something, he was doing a little too much for these bankers. You know, the banks rule the world, honey. And he was doing too much with Bitcoin. It's a lot of billionaire Bitcoin people who are killed. It's a lot of it's some stuff coming, y'all. I know we be talking about CJ situation and royalty situation, but this is what I'm saying. People need to get it together more than ever now. Something is coming. You got China trying to get rid of the US dollar. You got Russia tag teaming with China. You got Africa's talk about we side with Russia. Y'all, it's about to get real in the field. It's about to get real, okay? And none of this shit gonna matter, okay? So for everybody who was trying to troll about coupons, y'all might want to start doing that now, okay? Y'all might want to stack up on all the shit you gonna need, cause it's about to get real. Whew. Ain't no way she shouldn't have it cleaned up. That Yeah, he did. He got tired of that, and he wasn't getting none. You know what happens when a man don't get none? He get real mean. She don't even let the other kids see that. Yeah, he should have seen that one coming. Cause she claimed that she got an eviction when she was living with Jamie. No, she said that she left so she can be evicted. She wasn't trying to play that. She said she just left everything. She said he gave him everything, including the car. And I thought that shit was stupid too. Nah, let me take this with me. I agree. She comes off very lazy. Puts an effort keep your house clean. Cleanliness is close to godliness. They haven't had but Good 3 videos that were worth watching since CJ left. Which ones was those? The only one, how ready like Kamari was Nation, and now that Royalty and Nike fight, and I already think Nation miss Kamari though. Huh? What? I probably have to reread that because I didn't understand that. Yeah. CJ was the main one. Yeah, y'all get them likes up. Miss Brady said rat now. Yeah, man, that Bitcoin stuff getting crazy. Yes, she is. That Bitcoin, y'all better. I'm telling you, it's about to get real weird in the world. Okay, get it all. I'm telling you, it's about to get popping out here. Why the tea room post saying royalty drop? It didn't even sound like a diss track. It sounded like she was just like, y'all talking about me and I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear, whatever she said, I swear. I don't know. Whatever she was saying, that it didn't sound like a diss track directed to anybody. She was just basically saying, I don't care if y'all talk about me and da 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 da. It was just somebody lied because that car is not paid for and that gas on the insurance is no joke. So she got a Hellcat. So I don't know um what the payments monthly is on a Hellcat. It's probably like, I don't know, because it depends on your credit. It depends on how much money you put down. It depends on a plethora of stuff. Insurance, it is a Hellcat. See, we got a Challenger, but it ain't no damn Hellcat. So, but the car note's really not that high. It's like a little under $500 a month. And my other car's paid off. So, I mean, I don't know. It just, child, I don't know. You got to look at the expenses and how the credit was looking and who co-signed for it. Did CJ co-sign for it? Did it make the payments lower? She could be paying like two, three, $400 a month. She could be. It just depends on how they wing that. Her ex is proof she unforgiving. Yep, that's true. That's true. Swagget giving her that money to give away and she giving that money back to her. You know what? You stupid. You are stupid. Deontay, I do not know what that song was even about. I listened to it. I scratched my head 3 times. And I'm just like, I think she'll be better off if she didn't focus on much on the quote unquote haters versus, just kind of focusing on herself for real. My school. Remember, CJ said he has to pay royalty mom $4,000 to carry his green shake every morning. Oh, mm, yeah. I to me, and then to me, CJ didn't have no support. He was surrounded by nothing but her people. He not from Vegas. He from Gary. So he didn't have anybody really around him. Like, look, they can tell him over the phone all day, but it's different when your family is actually there. It's different when your family's actually there. Like, nah, dude, don't even do that. He invested a lot of money into them. We gonna say allegedly, but CJ on 32, the rest of them coming up on scams allegedly. Well, I know with giveaways, there's like write-offs and stuff like that when you do giveaways. I don't know much about CJ on 32s. I do know the situation that happened earlier this year in February. And I don't know if he is his baby mama now that he's I don't she might not though. She just been kind of like, because he been talking trash about her and bad mouthing her, and she just been kind of like, look, I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do because you not doing that type stuff. But if she does know any information, he better tread lightly because they'll drop that shit. Yeah, he paid, but that's what I'm saying. He paid a lot of people to be around him. CJ did say that he has. Okay. He pays Rachel and Ray to do a good job. Ray got the connections, though. Ray got the connects all day. Hell, I'll pay Ray at this point. Ray, I can't stand the entries. Child, CJ on 32's, that guy, he doing too much. Man, you said a lot, no chill. Um, Whoever you do select after a breakup does say a lot about you. Because are you choosing the exact same person you just left, or are you doing something completely different to try to find a new path in life? Those are the two options. Rico reminds me a lot of Jamie when he said blood this and blood that. And like I said, I think royalty is looking for some type of masculinity, and it's misplaced masculinity. And that's why she's interested, because she thinks he gonna protect her and do all that other stuff. But that situation in itself is weird. The kids don't know what's going on. Like it's just mm, it's just really weird. I ain't even gonna lie. CJ video is still good without the kids. He would try to make us laugh in the video. It'd be funny too. Yeah, CJ been doing cool without the kids. I think personally, I feel like CJ should like stop making kid content. It's kind of difficult though because there's a lot of kids that love him still, but your audience grows too. Are they? Cookie, Rachel, and Ray are the same person. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. Yeah, she's the one who got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ray be having those connections. You gonna make it through it. You gonna make it through it, Rico. Well, you know what, Tina? I think that's a good thing because everything that's going on with CJ on 32s, do you think it'll be good for CJ to be connected to some shit like that? I don't think. I think it's divine intervention. Honestly, I don't think he should be attached to somebody like that. That's my personal opinion. Everything that he got going on in the vlogs is not a good look. Oh, she's single, single. Well, I mean, mm, Rachel, Lexi, and Lexi's mother. Yeah, but I just feel like it was a blessing in disguise. I think at this point in time, where CJ is trying to go and where CJ on 32 is at is a different path, in my personal opinion. Um, where I see CJ on 32 is going, mm, let's be honest. And CJ on 32 admitted this too, so it's not a secret. When CJ on 32 was doing his car shows, he didn't really level up until he connected with CJ and he was doing shit with CJ. CJ showed him a different way to vlog, a different way to expand his horizons. And he didn't want to do it at first. He was kind of just stuck doing car videos. CJ was showing him there's other ways to do it. There's other ways to kind of vlog and do whatever you need to do. And then when he was around Omni and the Hellcat, um and all of them, it made them blow up even bigger. So when CJ on 32 started expanding and stuff and doing different things, and start working out for him. So CJ don't really need CJ on 32s. That's my personal opinion. Royalty and her fans is hating on CJ and Nike. Yeah, that's because they don't know what a co-parenting relationship is. They think everything got to be sexual, which is weird. Oh Lord. I mean, that's cool, you know, but and I'm pretty sure CJ's aware that CJ on 32 gave him a birthday shout out, but I think at this point in time, CJ might need to stay clear on on 32s until CJ on 32s get his act together. Where do you feel like his numbers are going to be once he has the twins? I think they're going to be the same. I think they're gonna be the same. There was a video that he vlogged when he finally get to see his twins, and it took a long time for that video to go up. And then a lot of people didn't watch the view when he didn't have that many views before when they came to just visit and hang out and stuff. Not a lot of people were watching that, I noticed. So, I mean, it really depends on how the audience is feeling at that time. But a lot of people were really missing and enjoying the fact that he was out partying with Umi and the Hellcat and CJ on 32s and Bedman Kevo. They was like really feeling that. Like, even with the whole Tata situation, Tata's a pretty girl. She was kind of on her thing, doing her thing. So when they did the gold digger trick or the gold digger prank or whatever with Tata, when he started talking to Tata, that went to like 1 million or 2 million views or something like that. So it really just depends on what he puts out, is what people be interested in. There was a video with Lexi that hit to 1 million. I want to say it was the I'm pregnant video. I want to say it was that, but it hit 1 million. So he got a couple of majority of his videos hit 200,000 to 300,000, depending. Sometimes eight. When Kamari's there, it goes up a little bit more. When Nike's around, it goes up a little bit more. It really depends on the people, but it's not going to be just basically just because of the kids. I'll say that much. Okay, Queen Diamond, I just said that and I just read that you said that. So we both on the same page. I'm beginning to think he deliberately mentions her out of pity to get her views up. Well, I mean, you think it was about D-Bake, huh? Well, he did like a comment. He did like a picture of D-Bake the other day. It was like in March. But if it is about D-Bake, uh D-Bake, I'm sure is gonna make it up to him. Cause I know D-Bake was supposed to go to the party and nobody seen him, and everybody's like, where D-Bake at? And then somebody else said that D-Bake was like, I ain't got the money like that, like CJ do. I gotta work. So I don't know. I mean, it could be so many people that was directed to. Oh, child. I ain't asking nobody nothing, honey. They get so hyped starting to, yeah, and that don't benefit her. That's a waste of time. Yep, he sure did. I don't know. I have no idea, honey. I just know I've been hearing a lot of bad things about CJ and on 32s about how he is being a father. I heard it was a hot mess. What's up, Des? I don't even think they vlog like that anymore. Cause they're married and shit, ain't they? And one of his brothers got his own little following that he does a different thing outside of CJ. And the way he vlogs is different. I believe royalty not letting those kids go to their father because she don't want him to post them. I mean, but she posts them, so that's a little weird. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Sorry, but I see her and her mom as money hungry old digger. Who child? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Des. I knew you meant mad. But if even if he is, them they've been friends for years, so they'll patch that up. Don't nobody be believing them when they get upset. But she posts them. Right. She do post them. So that's a little weird. How you gonna get mad at somebody for recording the children and you recording the children? Now I can understand if she was like off of YouTube and she didn't want nobody to see that shit. That'll be a different story. Why everybody hates Lexi? I have a white homegirl and she act like she because there's a lot of I won't say racist black people because racism is a systematic situation, but there's a lot of prejudiced people out there. It's just some people that just, well, Jamie don't look like he can bust a grape. You know what? CJ now step out of the darkness and finally enter the light and learn what the truth really is. 32 came and stole CJ so cool friends and ex. Don't need those. Man, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said CJ, in my opinion, CJ dodged the bullet because I wouldn't want to be nowhere near CJ on 32s. He does a lot and shit. And you know what? Every time you see his video or you see his Instagram, he got some chicks around him and some booty in his face and stuff like that. And this is what I be saying. I hope them girls are protecting themselves and not being stupid enough to have babies with this man so they could be done the same way he treat the other girls he didn't got pregnant. And they just there shaking ass and I'm like, man, y'all just whew. He said on his live the day before our Miami trip, he said he's not rich like everyone else. And yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay. I knew I heard that from somewhere. I like Lexi, but not with CJ. It doesn't seem genuine. I liked him better with Tata. Him and Tata was toxic as hell. They fought a lot. And to fight that early in a relationship is crazy. I mean, she done rode on a man's Lambo. She's the type of female. If she get mad enough, she gonna burn some shoes. Okay, so you gotta be careful with Tata. Spicy as hell. Okay, you can't play them kind of games with Tata. You know what I'm saying? Tata was young too. Tata need to be living her life. She was like what 19. She wasn't trying to settle down with no man that old. Not at that age. I stopped following him when his baby mama showed up on her birthday. He wouldn't let her in because she had another female. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. See, that's what I be saying. Yeah, she not mature enough. That shit is toxic. Koki, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause you be on my page a lot. I don't know your purpose. I your energy is a little to me. But CJ don't be on Jink's videos and he don't be on his little brother videos. He don't vlog with them. So I'm not understanding what you trying to get at. Like, I don't know. It's something about that person right there. You know the type of person that pretend like they they neutral and they just try to get understanding, but the whole time they on some shady stuff. That's the vibes this person been giving me for the longest because I remember on another video, she asked or he, whatever it is, asked me if what she asked me, she asked me a whole bunch of shit. First, she asked me, it was interesting for me to have a comparison of Tariq Nasheed and CJ and how they respond to their supporters. She was like, that's interesting. I'm like, how the fuck is that interesting? If you're gonna be cool with people and take pictures with them, that's the likeness, right? not about what they teach or what the content they make. It's about how they treat their supporters. That's the common denominator, right? Oh yeah, I understood that. I looked at the video. Then what are you asking me? I thought that was weird. Then she asked me earlier, or he, whatever the fuck the name is, what they are. Um, does CJ and Nike know you about to have a video vlog? You said that they were your friends. And I'm like, if me, CJ, and Nike talked about chicken sandwiches, why would I come announce it to y'all? Like I thought, I don't know. It just it's giving me. I get weird vibes about this individual, and usually when I'm right about a person, they usually show who they are. And something about this person is off. It's really, really off. Because even with her saying, or it saying, whatever his name is, saying that, oh, I see how Tariq treats his supporters. What does that mean? Have you been around Tariq yourself? Have you been to one of his events? Like, what are you even saying? I don't know. That person's very sus to me. They'll reveal who they are in a minute. They've already kind of low key been revealing themselves, but it's something funny today about that person. Just saying. Yes, I think she says she wants to mess with his bag. She doesn't want to see CJ win, which is stupid because if you ain't got no money, you can't pay for them kids. Child, CJ on 32s. I don't know what issues he got going. I don't think I've ever has anybody how who really watches CJ on 32s because I don't watch him like that. I know my husband used to watch him, but he kind of stopped watching him after that stuff too because he was like, "Oh no, can't rock with that." But have y'all seen him vlog with like other family members, like his mom or his dad maybe? Like, have y'all seen that? Can anybody let me know if y'all seen any of that? Because there's something off about that whole situation, and he's very defensive, and he's very just. Mm. And to me, as far as his baby mama, he got two of them, right? So unfortunately, now she's seeing what the other girl in Vegas was complaining about him doing there. This is why I say women need to pay attention. There was another baby mama saying that he don't even acknowledge their daughter or something like that, right? And now this other chick saying they just had a baby. He was buying stuff for her and everything. And now he trashing her, making fun of her because she's stripping, because she's trying to make money. And she like, you can say whatever you want, but I'm trying to make this money because I'm paying for our child because you're not. So it just it's a lot of weird stuff going on. But she was aware of the situation with the other chick too. I don't understand why we don't read the signs. Right, because she's looking really, really, really depressing in these streets. Royalty will be mad if CJ and Jamie did. Man, I don't think that's gonna happen though, because Jamie did a lot. Like he did going up to somebody's house, and I think they said he had guns or something. Y'all remember that? And that was funny to me too, because I'm like, how did he know where you at? How and why does he feel like he needs to come down? Like the first time, around the time they broke up publicly for the first time, and and what happened, it was royalty went in, moved in with her mama or whatever, and then Jamie popped up at the new house that they had or something like that. Wasn't it like that? And I was thinking to myself, like, how the hell does he know where he live at, and why he got a chip on his shoulder to want to do something to CJ now that him and royalty broke up? I thought that was very, very weird, but everybody kind of looked over it and kind of moved past it. But I thought that was very, very odd. Like him and royalty, they've been in a relationship for however long, and he took his shots and he said whatever he said about royalty when they split up, but he never, like, he called CJ a chump. He used to name call and stuff, but he never showed up to their house. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was really, really weird. He got three baby mamas. You know what? And you know what? That there's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out here who are men who say women date the same type of men. That's why they be dating these men with 3, 4 baby mamas. They date the same type of men and having the same type of problems and then want to bash men. Like, we gotta pay attention. Yes, Miss Brady, I believe she gonna burn some shoes. I believe Tata will turn up, honey. Koki, why do you feel like he needs to help his brothers? Did his brother say they needed his help? Because from what CJ told me, Jinx is the one who put him on. And then after that, they decided to do something different. But let me explain something to you about men. If men get help from another man based off of mentorship or whatever, however they want to do it, that's the way they want to go. Why do you feel like CJ's obligated to help out his brothers? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like when I was going through my situation and I was a single mom, my brother came and he helped me. But my brother did not have to. You're not always obligated to help a family member, and they don't look like they ask him for help. Cause I think I saw somebody Jinx reference it too. He said he don't need to ask another man for help. He got it. He got the situation handled. They're not destitute. They're not homeless. They're living okay. They're living their life. And to my recollection, Miss Brady, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't they married too with families? So I don't know. It's giving me victim. Y'all, I mean, I don't know. Y'all weird with that. First of all, CJ on 32's help both of them because it's a business thing. His followers will see CJ, CJ's followers will see him. They'll mix and match. They'll do whatever they can. They might subscribe, they might not, whatever. But him helping CJ on 32, they all helped them together. So I'm confused on what you're trying to say. Like, are you the type of family member, like if your auntie or cousin got rich, they got to pay you because you family? Because that's what it's giving. And you shouldn't be like that. People shouldn't be worried about handouts from family members. That's just crazy. No, she not curious. She come up in here all the time with that curious stuff and she just be trolling. Thank you, Miss Brady. CJ brothers do their own thing. Y'all act like people are incapable of having lives and putting their lives together without CJ. And that's very weird of y'all to think that adults are not capable of taking care of themselves. There are people who are related to, like, my sister, she got way more money than I do, right? She do her thing. She got a place in Mexico. I'm not going to expect her to do nothing for me. I'm grown just like she grown. That's weird. Yeah, she's saying that's a statement. She just being weird. CJ's family are not trying to reap off his benefits because we are all. Thank you, Miss Brady. She said we are all independent people, baby. Exactly. He couldn't get a baby monitor. I was done with him. What? That's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying about this. What I'm saying is what I be telling y'all. People are selectively choosing not to rock with CJ on 32s based off of his behavior, based off of what he's doing because they like, I don't know about that, bro. And people will fall back. So obviously, you see all these people in here say, I used to like CJ on 32s, but he's doing a lot of fuck shit out on these streets. So I can't rock with him. It's that simple. And y'all just, I don't know. Y'all feel like I'm starting to believe that y'all feel like CJ is like some type of superhero or some god, and he can manipulate everybody to believe that he is so innocent and royalty is just the evilest person on the planet because CJ is just so good at what he does, and people can't survive without CJ and all this weird. Y'all think really weird. That's what you see here people talking about they don't really fuck with CJ on 32s because of his behavior. His behavior is trash. He doing these women bad out here and it's trash. He don't respect women. People are not gonna rock with somebody like that. You quick to call somebody a bitch and shit like that. That shit is weird to a lot of people on here. But in the same retrospect, three baby mamas, child, y'all gotta start counting these BMs before you enter the situation and protect yourselves. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody rocking with that. Exactly. And you know what, Miss Brady, that's nobody business. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. We appreciate you for letting us know that. But they don't know what CJ be doing. They don't know what they be doing outside of these cameras. And that's what I'm saying. You have to build your own supporters. Exactly. And that's what I was saying. That's why she was like, does Nike and CJ know you doing a video? Uh, why? Why do you want to know that? People will subscribe to my channel and my family channel based off if they want to see the fuck shit I do or if they don't. Exactly. That's my point, PJ. You see what I'm saying? Like you can tell, like I would never follow a nigga like CJ on 32s. He giving Gemini's a bad name out here. Ooh wee. You see what I'm saying? But they'll come in here and say, y'all support, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. We can decide as adults who's doing the most fuck shit and who's not. Exactly. They be just so loud and wrong in the chat. Oh Lord, which one? Which one, Des? Yeah, Jamie showed up at the house, and I thought that was weird. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the only way he know. He said royalty didn't give him the location. He said he got it from a fan because I don't know. That's too. I think that was just CJ trying to protect her because that's just the timing is just a little too coincidental for me. CJ on 32 is a creep. I don't like him. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. You can look at a person. So we done established that we are capable of holding a ratchet accountable. And I whatever my husband was subscribed to, we already unsubscribed to that. Them kids have all kinds of siblings. Yeah, child. Forgive me, but I love seeing Tata. She was a hoot. She was animated too, though. But I don't want them fighting. That was not even necessary for her and Royalty to fight. That would be stupid for them to fight. But I like Tata's energy. Tata's funny. She kind of has her own personality. She kind of she's animated too, right? She got her own little thing going. It's something entertaining about her. But her and CJ, she too young, man. Going to the police and all that, that's too much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Koki is a child. I think Koki is a child. That's what I'm saying. Like, did did he ask CJ? Did CJ on 32's ask? You don't never know what conversations that they had. And you don't know if CJ offered help to help Jinx and his other brother in the channel, and they say they don't want to because they want to have their own name. There's so many factors in that. Yeah, she an instigator. Yup. That's why I told you she was going to expose herself soon enough. They loose like cannons. Thank you. He's married. Ain't nobody got time for that. Tell him, Miss Brady. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it's just pathetic. Uh-huh. I told you. I said it's something about that spirit. I smell pancake mix. I'm smelling it. Good. Oh, that's what's up, Ashley. I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? I knew it. Yeah, she could be if she's consistent. Consistency is the key to everything. Exactly. Exactly. CJ on a podcast right now. I'm proud of on how he's expanding. Yeah, he doing. He is. It's only up from here. I've never watched Kenneth. I watched things before. What did Jones say? I don't see a Jones. Oh, I just got a message from Instagram from my husband. He just probably woke up. But if he did get their subscribers up, it would be they using CJ people. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so weird. Yeah, a lot of people fell back. Ain't nobody playing that shit. Nigga, you out here doing too much and having it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow them. Well, he should let CJ see his kids so he can network and move. And yeah, you know what? I mean, they both could win if she just compromised. Like it's not that big of a deal, honey. Ooh, yeah. CJ. Well, I mean, he if he called his own baby mama that, Lexi definitely was gonna get called that because he don't respect nobody. CJ on 32s or, mm-hmm. And the way his life is gonna go in the end, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be real sad. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, go to the spa, get my nails done, get my hair done, get some relaxation, not worried about nothing. I don't know. I don't know if there was any police reports. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything, but I don't know if he put his hands on her. I don't know. Oh, I'm telling you, it'll set her free. Yeah, I'm good on I'm good on CJ on 32s. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what the type of person she is. She try to come in like she all cool and she just being weird. I don't think so. I don't think CJ would run over Tata like that. Tata ass was crazy. Tata was turning up. Okay? She was turning up. Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe she kooky for Cookie Crisp. I don't know. I smell pancake batter. Yeah, that's what they said. She tried to rob him. It was just a lot of weird stuff with that. I don't think Lexi would accept. No, Lexi and Tata. I don't think Lexi would accept Tata. Tata's a wild card. Okay. Ah, okay. He had two grown children with his ex-wife. His oldest son is 21 and his daughter's 18. And then he got these little babies now. It's starting over. Lord have mercy. God dang. Mm, mm. All right, y'all. Go ahead, Samson. Go on, clean that carpet. I had to clean up my carpet last week, and it's a mother lover. Right. She not networking with the right people. Koki was somebody, Koki NGA, somebody from Georgia. Um, they was coming up in here trying to pretend like they was just curious and asking questions and trying to, I don't know what their motive was, but it was something off about that person. And y'all hear me call it. I was like, oh no, I smell pancake batter. They make these fake pages and they think they doing something, and then when you ask the questions, they don't know what they talking about. She said Google said he was 26. Chatty Hub said he 42 and he was married. Yes, I posted the link if you want to hop on. Yeah, they saying he in his 40s. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was smelling pancake batter. It just, to me, she was like, "Why ain't CJ helping out his brothers?" And I'm like, "Why are you expecting him to have to give his brother handouts or whatever? They men. Men don't need help like women need the support. Sometimes women need a little help here and there. If they don't have too much pride, they'll take it, but they probably don't want his help like that." Odessa is right here. And yes, I'm down for both of them because I do not want royalty to behind closed doors as well as CJ. And I comments on his channel and he always texts back with a heart like I. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to put words in her mouth, but she says she for both sides. And Mr. Jones, he is in his 40s. Okay, so we said 40. 40, 40. And too old to be behaving the way he behaving. No, Brenda, he is 26. He had a hard life. Wait a minute. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know how old that man is at this point. Some say 40, some say 26. Des, no, he is older. He has 20-year-old kids. Yeah, they said one kid was 18. And hold on, let me go back to Chatty Hub's comment. His oldest is 21 and his daughter's 18. So I don't know how the math ain't mathing. Got 5 kids. Whew. Which podcast is it? Yeah, he did have some big kids up there. Which podcast is it? Diamond. Oh man, if he 40, he doing it. But he too old to be behaving like he behaving, child. He too old to be doing all that. And this is what I be saying. Y'all think I'm wrong for saying stuff like that. But baby mama number 2 and baby mama number 3 should have seen it coming. And now I'll give baby mama number 2 a little leeway because he was divorced. So maybe she saw something different. But when she saw that he was trying to say that, not claim his other baby mama, and she ain't really pressed him like that, she just kind of did her own thing, that would have gave me some red flags too. It's called Facts Podcast. Okay, that's the start. I'm gonna go check that out. I thought he was for 40 because his kids was old as shit. That's what's up. That's good for CJ. Ugh. Des, you about to get on live, girl? Because I'm about to get off. My kids are on their way home from school, and I got to get the rest of these bundles out today because I got to clear out my garage because I'm about to clean up Saturday for real, for real. It's like a lot of good deals that I need to get. It's about, I'm going to post it on the community page. There's a person named DG Wolf on Instagram. She posted this scenario for these game products. You spend about $800. But y'all got to be careful too because there's some stores in Dollar General, they are called updated and non-updated stores, right? So my store in town, if you go to it, there's two 5 off of 25 or 5 off 30 coupons that link up together, but they don't do it in my town because my store is updated. So I have to go out of town to a non-updated store for the benefit of both those coupons. Now, how do you know a store is updated and a store is not updated? You don't until you use the coupons. So I'm gonna post it for the ones who want to try it out. Yeah, he weird. He real weird with it. But Des, you about to get on live, girl? I know. Imagine like being wanting somebody downfall and they just keep rising. Like that's, I would just stop, you know? Like it's not gonna happen. It reminds me of what's that movie called? Um I see it too. Mean Girls. It's not gonna happen. Fetch is not gonna happen. He like 38. Yeah, my can y'all repost the link for this? Hold on, let me see. Cause it was so far up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I posted the link. I stake facts. I don't judge them because you only see what they put on video. No one really knows what goes on off camera. I mean, it's really not about judging. It's about stating what you see, observations. That's really what it is. But Des, if you go on live, I'm about to get off because my son should be rolling up any minute, and he does get a percentage of sales. Hold on. There, my girl go.
Hey y'all.
Where your picture at?
I don't know why I did that this time. Lord have mercy. I don't know. Maybe because I'm on my phone. I don't know. Usually the picture come right up. That's weird. Let me see. I don't even see the name. I see my name right here. Okay. Let me see if I can put it in here. Um, let's see. Let me see.
No problem. She loves saucy tea. It was that Cookie Crisp person. I don't know why when I see their name I think of Cookie Crisp. I don't know why. But it was that person being weird because she asked me, she was like, "Does CJ and Nike know that you doing a YouTube vlog?" I'm like, "Do you feel like I gotta report everything to them? Like,
Right. And
what's
why
your
does that?
point?" I thought that was like really weird. Like, oh, there it go. Look at you. Yeah, I thought that was just weird. I'm like, why would you ask somebody something like that? Like, if they do or if they don't, like, why? I don't know. She seemed like the type of person, like, if you know somebody who is at a certain status, they supposed to help you out. Not necessarily, no. That's up to them. Did she leave? Hold on. She gonna come back. uh oh man. Everybody gonna call at that point. Where'd she go? She might come back with the laptop, which is good because she be posting. I want to know who that chick is that she be posting on her page on her shorts. That woman be spitting bars. Des was definitely trolling. She's like, we gotta hop on the track. I'm like, oh my god, that. I don't even have no words. I don't even know what music that was. I don't like. Do they just play anything in the background and they just start rapping to it? They should have just put like Rugrats on it or some shit. I don't know.
All right. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why I dropped down.
I think it's on the Instagram.
What y'all talking about? Oh, royalty. Her new song she got out featuring me, cause I'ma hype her up, y'all. I'ma hype her up.
Don't do that. Why she keep dropping? Des, Des, why she keep dropping? Des, why? This what I'm gonna do, Des. I'm gonna go off live, and then you can get on live, and I'll just hop on yours, cause I know y'all about to have me laughing, and I don't want to be laughing all in the mic, look sounding crazy, cause y'all already turning up. Y'all already turning the fuck up. I see it. It's coming. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Not us jump on the track and she gonna hype her up. We ain't gonna be no better than the pancake eaters. Oh my god. Is Daz back on? She said, please don't. All right, tell Daz, let Daz know for her to get on live. You know what? They rapped better than that in the 1980s. You are not gonna come from the 1980s like that. I will, Ashley. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I gotta get these bundles out, and I'm gonna be on Des live because I know she gonna go live. She better go live. I'm out, y'all. Squad.